recording. And let's see if this is going to work. What has happened? No. Why? Alright, is this working over here? Oh my god, Twitch, you have one job. Alright, there we go. So the volume's up. That seems to be working. Let's record, get our backup working. And there we have it. Hey, everybody, it's Andy, a.k.a. Max Ryder. I'm here with Frog Dog 59, Pike Horizon, Kevin Kreiner. Kreiner? How do you pronounce your last name? Kreiner,
yes,
okay.
Frager, yeah.
My brain is broken. Josie, Ultraviolet, will be joining us shortly. She's running a little late. That's fine. When last we left our intrepid investigators, they had scoured Seattle for the wizard Wilkes, alliteration free of charge, and had found some clues. They found he had sold a rifle in the San Francisco store. Sean, did you change your cameras?
Yeah.
All right. They found that there was no sign of him having purchased a steamboat ticket. There was no sign of him having purchased any kind of, or even been around the overland stagecoach station there in Seattle. And finally found that he had. What did you find? Did you find he purchased a ticket for the Seattle and Walla
We found he
Walla?
purchased a
We
ticket,
did, yes.
but that. Oh,
Right.
okay.
You did find he
Okay.
purchased one, didn't know what it was for, and the last train had left at 4:15.
Yep.
Yeah.
The party decided it would be best to send someone to look for him in Renton, which is 12 miles away. Lieutenant
Yes.
Shaeder figured it was an easy march. Ozuye Shappa wanted horses, so you rented some horses. You
Yep.
were ready to leave town around 6:30 p.m. It is starting. The sun is getting down. It's getting down there. It'll probably be dusk in an hour or so. Despite it being
Yeah.
summer, there's no daylight savings time, so that makes it get dark a little earlier than you would normally think of at this time of year. Did a little research there. So that's where you stand. You can see that the train that, well, 6:30. Yeah. Okay. So the two of you are riding where? You have some options for leaving town. You could follow the train tracks, you could take the south road, or you could take the west road. Because Ozuye Shappa learned at the stagecoach station that up Mill Street leads to oh hell, the hell is the name of that town? Was said to go to. I cannot read this map. It's far too small. Hold on, I've got it. One right here. Fall City and points west. Um, the south road goes to Tacoma and points south. And then the railroad goes kind of southerly or southeasterly. Did I say points west? I meant points east. Fall City and points east. Tacoma and points south, and then the railroad heads in kind of a southeasterly direction as it leaves Seattle. So you have choices about how you can get to Renton. Which way do y'all want to go? And
Well,
Probably easiest to follow the tracks. It's only, about 12 miles, right?
correct. That's what you've been told.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so my
Okay.
inclination is to follow the tracks.
So you're basically going back down to the kind of the area of the train tracks, and then just following them.
Yeah.
When you get down there, you do see that there's a train on the tracks down there. There's just a trickle of smoke coming out of the stack, and it looks like two or three men are apparently like working on it. You know what I mean?
Okay,
As
so
you
it's
ride
sitting
by.
on there's a locomotive sitting on the.
Yes, it looks like it's been turned around, so it's heading. It's pointed south again, but obviously it's not.
Okay.
They're not making steam right now, and it looks like there's some general maintenance going on down there. You just notice this as you head, towards the train tracks.
So they have a way to turn the train around
Yes.
here.
Yeah, it looks like.
I wonder if they actually have a way to turn it in Renton. Or do they have to run backward in one direction?
You're not sure.
Yeah, don't know. All right, well, unless you have a better idea, I'd say we follow the tracks and just ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we had done.
Okay, yeah. So there you go.
Okay.
So you head
So
down
yeah,
towards Renton. A fog rolls in off the Puget Sound, so it's got foggy. However, like following the railroad tracks, if you actually ride like on the tracks, you're not going to get
yeah.
lost. Um,
That's part of the reason to do it this way.
yep. The fog slows you down just a little bit, and it ends up taking you a couple of hours to reach Renton at like a slow pace.
Okay.
Um, so it's dark by the time you get there. Um, you do recognize it as far as there's a suddenly you're seeing buildings kind of come out of the gloom and out of the fog. It's very dark.
Yeah.
You don't see any lights. You follow the tracks a little bit between some of these buildings until it reaches like a road crosses it amongst buildings. It has been a couple hours. You're certain that this has got to be Renton. You can even see like a walkway just past the road. There's
Okay.
some kind of it doesn't you don't see a building connected to this walkway that's next to the tracks, a raised walkway. But your guess is that that's where people get in on and off the train when they're coming from
Okay.
Renton.
Well, have we run out of track?
No, the track continues on,
Oh,
but there you can see even through the fog you can see what looks like there's a little telegraph office here. You've been following the
okay.
line because it follows the tracks. Um, there looks like there is a small hotel. There is a large building a little further away on your left that appears to have a corral around it or a fenced in area. You can see a sign on it, but it's too far away to really notice. If you came from the south and this road did too, then the left would be a road back to Seattle, is your guess. Um,
Okay.
um, Telegraph office, hotel, this building. You hear the low sounds of cattle somewhere nearby or cows. Oh, and you do see what appears to be a general store. Everything is dark though. You don't see any lights burning in town right now. And it's very quiet.
Even at the hotel.
hmm Yeah, the whole town looks just dead.
Okay. How about we ride up to the hotel and
Yep.
see if there's anyone there?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you ride up. It's you kind of turn left on the road. It's not far from the railroad tracks. It is a hotel. Hotel. It just says hotel on it. Nothing fancy. It looks like a two-story building. It's dark. Front door is closed. What do you want to do?
What time is it?
About 8:30 at night.
Okay. You'd figure at that hour there'd be people. There'd be a light on.
Maybe, yeah, should be. There are in Seattle. They're just settling
Yeah.
down Saturday night to have a party.
Yeah. What do you think? This is
Perhaps we should check the. You said there was a saloon.
No,
No.
hotel.
Oh,
There's a building a little down from the hotel. You're not sure what that is. There is a sign on it, but you can't see it from here. It's small.
uh,
There's a looks like a telegraph office because the wires run to it.
yep.
And it's got a sign on it too that you can see. Look like telegraph office. And a general store is the other building.
okay.
Renton is
So
tiny. You're guessing.
what is it?
Wow, it's
Move
small.
down the block a little bit to read that sign they
Yeah.
can't
Sure,
read.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that. Down the block to read the sign. What you see is there is a corral barn and a house. The small sign on the fence running around the front of the house. The gates are closed. It says Renton Overland Station.
Okay, so that's this over the Overland is the stage company,
The Overland Stage is the stage
Yeah.
company that you dealt with in Seattle. Yes.
and no noise, no lights.
No, it's
Like
dark.
nobody is awake, nobody is moving.
That's what it looks like. Renton's a small town. Maybe they roll up their fucking sidewalks at dusk.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be. Should we try the hotel?
Uh, yes, I think the hotel would be. Uh, should I suppose we knock?
Well, let's see if the front door is open. In a hotel, usually the front door is open for people to come
Yeah.
in and out.
Usually, you guys go
So
check the front door. It is locked. I'm sniffing a lot. I got nose going.
okay,
Hmm.
that's unusual.
Do
It's very
so
quiet.
we knock?
Yeah, I suppose we do.
Shoot, I should have made you guys do 2 hours worth of role play for your trip. Okay, knock, 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 knock. Did you guys? Okay, what happened in your ride here? Were you primarily just riding in silence, following the tracks? Or was it, did a conversation break?
I probably would have if I had not been prompted.
Yeah, and I think I'm probably comfortable with that as well.
Okay. I have another question
So
for
I think
you.
very little more than okay. Are we still is the track? You see the track? We're good. Periodically.
So there's
checking.
little checking, looking over shoulders, making sure whoever's in the back at
Yeah.
that time is still with
Yeah.
you. The fog is kind of eerie. It's making things, except for the track, it's making things hard to see. Um,
Yeah.
Kevin, when was the last time Lieutenant Shaeder had some opium?
Uh, 2 3 days, I think.
Okay.
Remember,
Uh,
there was the boat.
you could have done it on the boat last night if you wanted.
I probably smoked a bit last night because I was on a boat traveling, so I didn't have anything I had to do. So
Right.
yeah, I probably did.
Okay. So, did I lose those? I had some rules here for opium use, and I don't know where they've gotten to. One of the things I forgot. Okay. You're starting to kind of feel that urge coming back on. This long, silent ride maybe brought it back. We'll figure out
Yeah.
that shortly if you want to
Well, as
do
long
some
as I
more.
stay mission, as long as I stay purpose focused, I tend to be okay. And
Yes, you tend to be.
as we've now ridden into a mystery, in other words, that compulsion would have come back a lot stronger if this hotel had people in it and I could get a room.
Okay, okay. That feels fair right now. I'm still wanting to
Like
find the rules
this
for
is
this.
abnormal. It's quiet. It's dark. No one is here. Now I get the focus back.
Okay.
That's remember the he smokes mostly to avoid having to think about other things.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So as long
Yeah,
as
yeah,
I've
yeah.
got something in front of me to focus on, I'm good. The instant I don't
Ha! Found it.
is when the thoughts come back.
Oh, those terrible, terrible thoughts.
Well,
Okay.
that's why he does it.
Um, let me check something. You are addicted. Okay. Okay. Yep. Found what I was looking for. So yes, knock. Who's knocking?
I did.
How do you knock? Is it a tap 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 tap? Is it a boop 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 boop?
No.
Tap 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 tap. Uh, let's see.
And I'll keep my eyes on the street, sort of turn and scan the street while he's
Yeah,
doing that.
nobody. The fog, the wisps of fog, kind of move around a little bit, but that's about it. It does seem to be thinning. Your fog is. There's no
Good.
answer, Ozuye Shappa. Not to a knock. No answer to a polite knock.
All right, then I'll.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Um, there is. You do see a light appear, like from behind the door. There's a latch or a bolt or something is pulled aside, and a man opens up the door. He looks like this. That is not what I wanted. Nope. There we go. What is your name, buddy? Okay. Here he is. No.
At least there's somebody
What the
here.
fuck?
This was going to get a lot worse if there was nobody here.
The horror. Okay. Yeah, it takes a few minutes. There he is. There he is. He's a man with a mustache and sideburns. His hair is kind of messy. He's wearing a nightshirt, or no, he's just wearing underwear. And he's carrying like a lantern, like a small lantern. He says, "Oh, you need rooms?" He looks very tired, like you just got him out of bed.
Yes, please.
Oh, come on in, come on. He opens the door wide for you.
And a place for the horses.
He kind of holds the lantern up so he can kind of see out into the street a little bit. He says, "I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it." Uh, Closes the door behind you as you enter, relocks it, goes over to the front desk. This is not a bad hotel looking. I mean, it looks like a nice enough place. It's not fancy. You can see there's a door in the back that's open. It's dark back there. He puts the lantern down on the desk, and he kind of rubs the sleep out of his eyes, and then he He leans over and he stumbles a little. He finds a pen. He puts it by the registration book, and he goes, "Oh, it's a $1 a night. Sorry for the expense. We don't get many people."
Fair enough. I'll look at Ozuye. Is that okay?
I'll pull out $1.
Okay, yeah, this guy doesn't seem to care that Ozuye is a native.
Yeah.
He
That's
turns
good.
the registration book for you to sign it.
Okay.
He starts fiddling with keys. He's going to give you each a room. Tink puts those down on the desk as you two are signing in.
I'll ask him if he's seen a man who looks like Mr. Hutton.
Well, he's not
As a player, I
here.
forgot the description, but
Kind of stout, a little heavy set, good looking guy, brown, light brownish, almost blondish hair, glasses is pretty much Hutton.
yeah,
It's clean shaven.
Yep.
it's a pretty solid description.
Well, he's not here. We don't have anybody here tonight. Somebody got off the stage. There was a man on the stage when they dropped off the mail, but I think he went up to the Overland stage station. It's too late. I can't talk. There's just up the road here. There's a station for the Overland
Yeah, I
stage.
saw.
Okay, yeah, yeah. He went there. I think he at least walked up the road that direction. I just noticed him get off the stage.
Okay. Well, we may want to take a walk up there before turning in then.
Of course. Oh. All right. All right. All right. All right.
You got
He
a
gives
key
you
for
your
the front door?
keys. I don't have an extra key to the front door. I'll stay up. I'll wait up for you. I got to take your horses down. Actually, take your horses down there. He gets a piece of paper out. He jots down a note, and he hands it to you. He says, "Hand this over to Percy Wood. It's his house. You might have to bang. He's gone to bed. Renton
Okay.
pretty much rolls up the sidewalks like we have sidewalks. Rolls up
Yeah.
the boardwalks about dusk. A little after, most of the men are in town. They take the last train in to live it up. You won't be able to get in the general store either. It's closed until Monday. He goes in for church,
That's fine.
and if you need anything else, just let me know. Just I'm gonna make some coffee, and I'll be up till you gentlemen come back in.
Okay, thank you.
If I don't
Yeah.
answer the door, just bang.
Will do.
Okay. He lets you out. Do
Okay.
you take your keys? Do you want to leave your keys here to get them when you come back? Because a lot of people sometimes would come in and be like, "I'd like my key, please," and they'll just leave their keys here
Well,
at the front desk.
that's usually a hotel policy. If he doesn't mind
He
us
doesn't.
taking the
He
keys, we'll
put them
take them.
down on the. He
And
put them on the counter. If you just pocket it, he doesn't say a word.
okay, then let's do that.
Yeah.
But he hands you off the note to Percy Wood and
Okay.
says he's gonna go make some coffee. And he sees you out to the front door, and he's like, "Damn, it's foggy out here." And then he closes the door, and you hear him like bolt it behind you. But you do see,
Okay.
and you see the light retreat from the window, but it doesn't go out.
Okay, so he's doing what he said he's doing. All right, so let's make our way up the street then.
Yeah, it's not
Yep.
far. Maybe 50 yards tops. There's a couple buildings between the hotel and the stage station. And again, you see the sign there. There's a fence. There's a gate. It's not locked or held with anything. It's just like latched so people can to probably keep horses in.
Keeps
This
animals
looks
in.
like
Yeah.
this looks like somebody's house with an attack with a corral and a barn slash stable. Um, yeah. What do you do?
So if our man is here, shall we confront him now?
Uh, I, if you want to get this Mr. Hutton back, then why not?
Okay. No reason not to. I'm just making sure we're on the same page here. All right then. So let's knock on this door and find Mr. Wood.
Okay. How are you knocking?
Uh, Loud, I guess.
Yeah.
Because he said he's asleep. So
Yeah. There is a light eventually comes on from within, or it's lit or whatever. Apparently, it looks dimmer than the lantern. You do hear a bolt pulled back from this door again. The first thing you notice is the shotgun that this gentleman has in his hand. He's got apparently there's a candle or something lit on a table near the door. Um, he's not wearing underwear. He's wearing like a nightshirt. Um, and he looks and his eyes like focus on Shaeder's uniform, and you see him lower the barrel almost immediately.
Good call.
Here is Mr. What the hell did I say his name was? Percy Wood. Here's Percy Wood. There he is. Older gentleman, not in his prime, heavy set. He's bald. He's receding hairline, mustache. Um, he says, "Well, yeah. What do you want?"
Two things. Firstly, and I'll hand him the note.
Just get. Hold on. He puts the gun down. You actually uncocks the gun. You see him literally click click uncock it, puts it down. Um, all right. He tucks the note away and says, "Hold on a minute, gentlemen. There is actually a front porch on this house. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody's house. This isn't like a building that was built to be a station." He disappears. He leaves the door ajar. He disappears for maybe a minute, and he comes back to the. He's got a coat over his like nightshirt. He's got boots on his feet, and he's carrying a lantern instead of a candle. And he's shoved an old, it's a kind of a rugged looking hat on his head. And he says, "I'll take care of you." And he
Okay.
starts like move past you.
Secondly,
Oh,
is there a man here by the name of Hutton? Heavy set, dark colored hair, wears eyeglasses.
no, no, nobody's staying at
Clean
the
shaven?
station currently. Just me and my family. Um, they send that last stagecoach every week down to New Tacoma. It
Hmm.
leaves at 6. I think he was on it. They send
Okay.
the last of the mail from Seattle so it can be taken south. Um,
So he took the stage to New Tacoma.
I think so. Yeah, yeah. It makes the night run. It usually runs pretty slow. They can't run hard. They might go over a cliff or something. But yeah, the driver and the guard, they don't take any chances.
Right.
They're good men.
So you work for the Overland Company as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, this is my house, and they pay me to take in guests. Y'all need a place to stay? Well, no, you got
Yeah, yeah. And we're good. We're good with that.
yeah, you got Patrick's.
We were hoping to have a word with Mr. Hutton before he left town.
No, no, I'm pretty certain he was. Yeah, he was on that stage. I told him there'd be another stage at 9 a.m. But they had a bunch of grain bags that they put in there. I bet he wanted. He probably that's more comfortable if they put grain or some kind of bags of flour. Oh, that's the most comfortable ride you're ever gonna have. So I know a dozen bags of grain were put in there. He probably wanted to try to sleep. He's not
Yes,
gonna, but it's more comfortable than just riding in the stage without it.
that makes a lot of sense. When does the stage reach New Tacoma? How long does that run usually take him
Oh,
there?
it's gonna be 6 or 7 hours at night. They don't run full speed. It's about 35 miles down to New Tacoma, and they left at 6 o'clock.
A couple hours ago. I
Yeah,
checked my watch actually. So
yeah,
about
yeah.
3 hours ago.
Abraham and Philip. That's the guard and that's the driver and the guard there. They
Mm.
like the night. I don't know why they'd want to ride down there at night.
Yeah,
I'd be afraid.
especially on a foggy night like this.
Yeah. Well, it's foggier than it was, but it was starting to come in.
Yeah, no, we encountered it coming in. Pretty
Yeah.
heavy fog.
It yeah, it's pretty. It looks like it's thinning up a little. Maybe it's gonna blow over.
Could be.
I'll take your horses into the stable if you want, though.
Uh,
Y'all are on the porch having this conversation. The door is still ajar
right.
behind him. Fog is like
So
creeping into the house.
does the stage come back from New Tacoma, or do they
They
go
they won't
on?
come back till tomorrow. They leave tomorrow morning from New Tacoma. They won't be back to the afternoon. But a stage leaves from here at 9 a.m. if they've got
Right.
passengers.
So, but what I mean is, if Mr. Hutton gets to New Tacoma by morning, did he keep going on the Overland stage, or does he have to ride from there?
Well, he could, I guess, but the Union, the North, hold on, these names always get me. The Northern Pacific Railroad goes from there down to somewhere down near Oregon,
So,
Kalamazoo. I don't
so the
remember the
northern
name. I could look at a map if you want.
Yeah, actually, because it's important that we speak with him.
Oh,
So
well, come on
if
in. Come
he's
on in.
yeah, thanks.
He'll
If he's heading to the railroad, we may have to
he
move on as
he
well.
sets a lantern down. There's a parlor. I mean, this is somebody's house. Looks like a
Yeah.
big dining room, and that's probably used for the passengers if they want to have a meal or whatever. And in the parlor, he's got a little bookcase, and he does have an atlas that's only a year old. Um, and it does show a rail line that runs from New Tacoma down to Kalama, north of the Oregon border. Kalama's, it looks like a river town. You can see a river winding by it. If
Okay.
you look, no, I don't have that up. I can probably.
So if he reaches New Tacoma, he could get on he could pick up the Union Pacific Railroad.
Yeah, there's a stagecoach line down there, but I don't think it does very much business because everybody's riding the train. It's only a little more
Right.
expensive, and it's certainly a better ride, and it's faster.
Yeah, well,
Although that train runs up and down, there's so many little towns along there. Here we go. That's not it. Hold on one moment. I don't think I'll be able to show you this map though because I think it's too big.
that's all right. The point of the matter is, out of character is what I'm making. If I
Nope,
understand
it's
this
not.
correctly, if he
Yes,
takes the stage to New Tacoma, he can get on a train.
correct.
He can meet up with the Union Pacific Railroad. Does the line from
It
New Tacoma
it does not
is New
connect.
Tacoma a terminal, or does it go only one direction
It
or
goes
two
north and
directions?
south from New Tacoma. It goes up to Olympia too. There's a side track you see on the map. I put the
Okay.
map of Washington State. It's a pretty big map, and I believe this one does have yeah, it shows the rail line. It is an incorrect map, he will tell you, because it doesn't go past Kalama. Right now, this one shows the line going further. It doesn't.
Not
Um,
yet.
yeah, this is a
So hard to read.
1878 map. You're
Okay.
probably going to have to click on it and then, like, oh, you can't, oh, open link.
I,
If you open link
Well,
oh,
and then click
well
on
here.
it, it will be massive.
Well, don't worry about it. Point is
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Tell me if I'm understanding this correctly.
yes.
He is currently 3 hours ahead of us,
Roughly, yeah, it's
and
8:30,
and
9
is
o'clock.
heading for a town, New Tacoma, where
Hmm.
there's a rail line.
Yes.
Now,
Um,
is it possible if the folks back in Seattle know this, could they get to New Tacoma by rail? In other words, can you go from Seattle to New Tacoma by rail?
no. The According to the map, according to what this gentleman tells you, the Seattle New Walla Walla goes past Renton, but then heads east because it's supposed to eventually go to Walla Walla. It's
Right.
only like 15 or 18, 20 miles done. It's a 200
Okay.
mile.
So
We
if
want it to
if
be that long. It's not that long.
well, Hutton gets on the train at New Tacoma,
Yes.
he's got two directions to go in.
Yes. What do you mean? Wait, two? He's got
Yeah, if he
one.
gets on the train at New Tacoma, so is New
It
Tacoma
Tacoma,
ends.
is New Tacoma the railroad
Yes.
terminus?
Yes. New Tacoma's the railroad terminus. The other end is at Kalama. He
Okay,
could
so
potentially, it's not far from the bay. He could get on a steamship from there, maybe.
okay,
You
but
you know what I mean? Like,
possible.
it's possible.
Point
If he gets on the
of the
train,
matter is,
it's down south towards Oregon.
if he gets on a train, it's toward Kalama.
Yes.
Can you get from Seattle to Kalama by rail?
No. There's no rail between. There's no rail between Renton, Seattle, and New Tacoma. It's just roads.
where the
No,
heck
no, not
is?
New Tacoma, Kalama.
To
Oh,
Kalama,
Can you
no.
reach
okay.
Kalama
You
by
can't get
rail from
not
Seattle?
with not with no, not from Seattle. See, this is a future map. So if you scroll up,
That's what I'm
whoops,
thinking
here we
is
go.
message them back in Seattle and have them take a different route by rail and try to intercept him from one direction while we
Yeah.
follow
See,
from the other.
this is from 1878, so this map is not exactly accurate. You are between Seattle and basically on this one it says Dwarmish. The rail line that runs from here to Tacoma does not exist in 1877.
Okay. So they can't get there without going all the fucking way around.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we really do kind of need to catch him before he reaches New Tacoma.
Mm.
You potentially could. It will be. It could be dangerous. Riding at
Hmm.
night on your horses, you can only make so much speed.
Yeah,
And you could
we
also,
should
you
be,
don't know the road, so you could lame your horse or something on the way.
yeah. On the other hand, we should be faster than the coach,
Definitely faster than the stage, yes.
but it may stop to rest at some point.
Oh, he'd tell you, yeah, it stops halfway down there to change horses, but it's not a long
Yeah.
stop at night.
How soon could we get word back to the other two?
Not until morning.
There's a telegraph office here in town. You saw it when you came in.
But I assume there's no one there at the moment.
There,
Does Mr. Wood know where where
it
the
was
telegrapher
dark.
is?
It was dark. Oh yeah, he knows.
Does he
This guy
know?
knows. If you ask him, yeah, he can give you. He can tell you how to get to his house.
Okay.
If it's is it an emergency? He's going to be pretty fitful. If you wake him up in the middle of the night, you might want to have some extra money for him.
Well, actually, if we're let me give me a moment, please.
Oh, sure, sure, sure. He'll leave the parlor. He just leaves the parlor, heads towards the back of the house, probably to the kitchen or someplace.
So, what do you think? This to Ozuye. We
I
pursue.
I think it would be wise if this is what you are all hoping to do.
Okay.
Um, I will say it. I get the feeling that while you want to find this Mr. Hutton, you don't necessarily want to be seen by this Mr. Hutton.
He's a dangerous man.
I have an I mean, I have this image that Miss Eldridge drew.
You both, yeah,
I could ride the night, and you could get them here.
We could do that.
It would not
I'm-
know me, and I would be able to follow.
Mm, this is true. On the other hand, if you're out there alone and something happens, you've got no help. What I'm thinking rather is we raise the telegrapher, send a message to Seattle indicating what we're doing and where he's going, and then we both follow.
That would also work.
That's why I was asking about the telegrapher.
Well, then we go and wake up
Okay,
the man
in
with
that
the
case,
telegraph.
we don't need to. We're not staying here tonight then.
Nope.
No, that's $1 we won't recover. It's not an issue. All right, let's do that then. Okay, so I think then that's what we're going to do, is we're going to find out where the telegrapher is. If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
You muted.
because I was snacking. Dexter Long is the telegrapher.
Okay, so
Lives in one of the smallest houses in town. This guy gives you his, gives you instructions on how to get there. It's not very hard. It's a small town.
Okay. So back to the hotel as well then to tell him that we're actually not going to be staying tonight.
Okay.
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back. Wait. Let's give the hotel man a spot hidden. Oh, you made it. Wait, your horses? You didn't take your horses?
We brought the horses back. They're outside.
I know. I see them.
Yeah.
You didn't take them?
We
actually have to
changed our
move on.
minds.
We have to move on tonight.
Oh. All right. He goes back to the desk, puts his coffee cup down, scratches your names off the register or X's them out. Ozuye Shappa, you only put an X probably.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets your money back to you. He seems very disappointed. He takes the keys.
Although I will the $1 I gave him.
Yeah.
I will tell him that he's welcome to keep it in exchange for some food to pack and some coffee.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you. Hold on. Yeah, he goes back towards the back. You hear stuff banging around. He comes out with
that way
a canteen.
Basically, yeah.
It's an old banged up canteen.
That's right.
But it's warm when you touch it. actually very hot. You could put it in a
Yeah.
jacket pocket and insulate it. And he's
Yeah.
got a paper sack, which has some sandwiches and some like cold, old, formerly fried potatoes that he probably had for his supper. Had some leftovers, so he stuffed those in there. They're wrapped in newspaper.
That's fine.
Um,
And while he's doing that, if the coffee's still on, he's gonna have a hot cup now.
who
That's what.
you? Are you going back
Yeah.
with him to get a hot cup of coffee?
Well, no, I'm just gonna point that out. It's like, do you mind indicating the coffee pot? Like, in other words, while he's
Oh
packing up
yeah,
stuff, does he mind if I pour a cup?
yeah. He'll yeah. He says, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, he seems pretty amicable.
It's going to be a long night, so we'll have a cup of coffee now. We'll take some to go. We'll take some food.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. Now what? You finish
Uh,
up. You leave. He locks. The fog is lifting,
now,
blowing away. It looks like
telegraph
it's clearing up.
to the telegraph office.
Yep.
Uh,
Actually, wait.
The home of the telegraph.
you have instructions on how to get to
The
his house.
telegrapher. Yep. And then, do we know the route that the stage took?
You do not know the route.
Okay, so one of us needs to go back to Mr. Wood and check on the route. The other needs to go to the telegrapher.
Who's gonna do what?
I'll
Oh,
get the map.
okay.
Okay.
And I'll deal with the telegrapher.
Okay. You go back, Sean or Azuye
Mhm.
Shappa. Boom, 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 boom. He's still up. Obviously, there's still a light inside. He is willing to basically give you some easy instructions.
Okay.
You go back up the road to Seattle. There's gonna be a left at a road with a broken down wagon there.
Okay.
It's all smashed to pieces. You can't miss it. Follow that till you hit another road. It's going to be a T intersection. You just go left. And he tells you as much as he can. He doesn't know the whole road, but he basically, you think you'll get on the right road. And you find out that's the road to Tacoma. This is actually
Okay.
the road to Falls City.
Mm.
It goes east out of Seattle, bears south, follows the railroad almost, hits Renton, and then continues on through town and goes east towards Falls City. So you do get
Okay.
that information as well. The other road's road to Tacoma. If you stay on that road, it ends in Tacoma. There'll be some farms and stuff. That's about it. Um,
So now we know which way the stagecoach goes.
Lieutenant Shaeder, you wake up. Dexter Long, who
Yeah,
um, he uh, he um, he seems very. He does not. What do you want?
I need to send a telegram, and I'm afraid it's rather urgent.
God damn it, you! A brace of profanity comes from the house. He doesn't close the door. He just walks back in this darkened house. You hear cursing, goddamn government, rah, 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 that kind of thing.
Yeah, let him. I'll let him get
He
it
just,
all out.
yeah, he vents. He comes out. He's wearing a little conductor's cap. It's all beat up. It doesn't say conductor on it anymore or anything. It's just an old, that kind of cap. He's got a coat. He's pulled on some pants and they're buttoned up so they won't fall down, but he's not got a shirt on and he's got some boots on. And he just stomps out by you, pulls the door closed behind him, doesn't bother to lock it or latch it or whatever. Stomps down the street with you in tow, goes to the
Yep.
telegraph office, gets his keys, unlocks the telegraph office, goes in, lights a lantern, gets the telegraph set up. It doesn't take much. I mean, but he says, "All right." He hands you a piece of paper. Here, dude, write it down while I'm. Where's this going? Write down where it's going to. Is it going to Seattle?
Seattle. Yeah.
All right, that's at
To
least not a
which
promise.
was it?
Goddamn
Which hotel was it?
You left them at the. Here it is. New England Hotel. Oh
Okay.
boy.
So we know exactly where it's going.
Yeah, New England Hotel, Seattle. That'll get it there. Um,
Yep.
you might want to note something on it to deliver immediately or
Yeah.
something so that they will go ahead and take it despite it being
Yeah.
9 o'clock at night. That's late for some people.
Uh,
What do you want the message to say?
I'm going to basically lay out what we've learned.
Okay, remember, telegraphs are very expensive.
Yeah, I know you pay by the word, but
Yeah,
that's okay. Ignore the smaller words, but instead of
yeah.
Hutton is traveling to Tacoma, Hutton
Okay,
en
so
route Tacoma, Hutton en route New Tacoma. Just
en route, New Tacoma. What else?
we pursue,
We pursue. Okay, that's good.
intercept New Tacoma or Kalama.
Or Kalama. Okay. And then your name,
Yeah.
Shaeder. Yeah,
Yep.
that's about a buck. He
I'm
doesn't
not.
send a
I'm not
telegram.
too much worried about the cost.
Okay, he's yeah, for less than he's not
Yeah.
sending he's not
And
he's not
yeah.
charging less than $1. Okay.
Oh,
All
I don't.
right. So
Listen, I'm not worried about the cost. And
then
if it's like, if I spend $1.50, I'll give him two and tell
yeah.
him to keep the change.
So he gets working tap tap tapping that message onto Seattle.
Yeah.
Urgent. You
Point
said
is,
urgent.
I'm not pinching pennies here. So
And New England hotel.
what it costs, it costs.
And did you have an actual person that you're sending it to? I mean, are you naming
Uh,
both of them or are
yeah,
you naming just one of them?
yeah, I'll put Jimenez and Eldridge both. I'll put both their names on it.
Okay.
Deliver to one or both.
All right. So, yeah. So he gets to work on it. It's only going to take him a couple minutes to send the message.
Okay.
Anything else, General? Once he's done?
That'll do it. Thank you.
All right. He takes the piece of paper. He's got one of those little things that sticks up, puts
Yep.
it on there,
On the
checks it
scent
off
on
with a
the scent file.
pencil, and then he starts shutting down the office again for the night.
Okay. So I will then grab my horse, mount up, and wait for
Yep.
Ozuye,
Azuye probably took
or
less
or
time
go
than.
find him
Yeah, you guys probably
if he
meet
hasn't
pretty
found me yet.
quickly. Azuye can tell you how to get there, and you guys can set off.
Yep.
Yep. And off we go then.
So it's roughly 9 p.m. by the time you get out of town.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
back in Seattle, things are getting rowdy in Seattle. It's Saturday night. Um, as you part
Oh,
from
I
your
didn't bring my guitar.
no,
Oh.
you didn't. As you part from your companions around 6:30 p.m., are you heading straight to the hotel to get rooms? Are you
Yeah,
gonna go
probably.
partying and get drunk? Do you want to go find Maggie's still here in town somewhere too? Don't forget.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah.
I've sent a new map and a new key into the maps one. Let me close some of this shit. I don't need that. I don't need this. Where? Whoa, where'd Discord go? There it is. What the? Oh, I closed the wrong thing. All right, so City of Seattle, I added a new map and a new key, which gives you names of some other hotels, basically, that I was able to locate using the directory, um, because it gives their addresses. It was a pain in the ass.
Okay.
But yeah, but you've been recommended the New England hotel, and that's where you said you were going to stay. So if he was to send a telegram, that's where you probably need to
Right.
be, and it's pretty close
Right.
to the railroad tracks. It's one of the closest hotels to the railroad tracks. So you can get a room there for $1 a night, essentially, which I think both of you can spend like $5 a day at least. So that's nothing to worry about keeping track of. Um, you are given separate rooms, obviously. Did you even think to get a room together or act like you might be together? Okay. Okay.
No.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, you're each given a key to your room. They're nice little rooms. The hotel's like pretty new. Um, there's a bath at the end of the hall. You have chamber pots in your rooms. A bath costs another dollar. Um, and You can hear it's kind of noisy in Seattle on a Saturday night down on Commercial Street.
Yeah. So
There
yeah,
are
we can
occasional there's occasional gunfire outside.
yeah.
People, Josie, sorry, Miss Eldridge, you lived in Seattle. You lived in a part of Seattle that was a little further from downtown, where people come to party.
Sure.
There weren't any bars. There weren't any places where they sold beer on your street. You know what I mean? Uh, so
Yeah.
you remember hearing in the distance some nights, especially Saturday nights, gunfire. People just pow, 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 woo, stupid shit like
Yeah.
that.
Kind of like Seattle now. A little bit.
Okay, Seattle is still
Not necessarily gunfire, but
it's very
it's
much a
loud,
frontier town, yeah, it's very much a frontier town, and so as long as nobody actually gets shot, the marshal's probably not going to really care that much. Um, but there are quite a few people moving around the streets of Commercial Street um, after you two get settled in. Um, keep
Okay.
in mind You guys have been on your feet all day and haven't had anything to eat since
No,
breakfast.
yeah. Say,
Actually,
I
the
was
same with
wondering if there was
Shaeder and Shappa.
if there's actually something here at the hotel if we could
They're
just
sure,
stop
yeah.
and eat.
They have a small restaurant in the front of the hotel.
Okay.
They do not serve alcohol. There's plenty of beer places and saloons in town. This place will
Let's go
serve you
somewhere that has
tea,
both.
or milk, or water, or not much water. The water in here is not real great. Fruit juice. They have certain kinds of fruit juice. That kind of thing.
What time is it?
You get settled in by 7. You
Okay.
walk back up
Yeah.
So
there. You get your
plenty of
rooms. You
time.
get settled in your rooms. You kind of clean up,
I
and
I am gonna want a beer at least. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
okay,
we're gonna
yeah.
I think we're gonna head out and find a place where we can at
Let's.
least eat and drink.
Oh, there's plenty of
If possible.
saloons
Yes,
and
that's
beer
exactly what I
halls
was thinking.
in Seattle. So yeah, you can find a place with food and drink, or restaurants that also serve beer. You can find that.
Right.
Perfect.
I'd say something maybe a little bit quieter. That's more, potentially. I'm just saying,
Not too rowdy. No bar
not too
fight.
rowdy. Yeah.
Hopefully.
So
Miss
I
Eldridge,
I want to eat in peace.
make me a luck check, Miss Eldridge. If so, you know
Yes,
a place that
sir.
he's kind of describing when Jimenez asks you about that. Did you make it? Is it in
Very good. 16.
16?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
probably
yeah,
a
you
very
know a
good thing.
place that's a little further from downtown. It's a little quieter. They do serve drinks. Um, Jimenez, make me a luck check.
No.
All right.
87. That's
Okay.
a fail.
So it's a simple
I don't
place. They
even gotta
serve
look.
beer. They serve whiskey. Um, they don't have anything really fancy, but the food is good. You've eaten there before, Miss Eldridge. You two can have a nice meal together. Um, there's nothing really unusual about it. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's a normal tavern or
All right.
saloon. It's just off the beaten trail, and a lot of people don't know about it. It's probably a little fancier than your typical saloon. There are
It's
napkins. Ooh.
well, it's
Perfect.
clean. It's cleaner than the ones around Commercial Street or whatever. Pretty much. Is
Yes.
probably what it boils
Oh,
down to.
Yeah, it doesn't just have sawdust on the
and
floor. Go ahead, Josie.
when we leave the hotel, because I know Seattle and what you described about the kind of somewhat violent, chaotic atmosphere,
Mm-hmm.
I want to bring my Arkansas toothpick,
Mm-hmm.
like on maybe on my left hip, and then on my right hip, I assume I have a holster for my gun,
No, you do not have a
right?
holster for a rifle.
It's
I don't have a
it's a
holster.
rifle.
It's a
It's a
rifle.
rifle.
You have a
A
Winchester.
rifle.
You would not have a holster or a strap on a Winchester.
Like it's like, is that like a foot? Like how long is it?
A
I
No,
forget.
Winchester is
it's
going to be
like
like three
it's
and a
like
half
three
feet.
Oh,
feet.
It's a rifle.
Jesus. Okay, never mind. Uh, just the Arkansas toothpick
Yeah,
then,
yeah. You could definitely have the Arkansas toothpick on your hip.
just in case.
Um, uh, let's make this random. Ooh, ooh. Okay. I want each of you to give me a luck check. You've had your meal. You're heading back to the hotel.
Fail.
Fail. Josie, luck check, please.
Oh, another one?
Hmm.
Yeah.
The first
Sorry.
was just to find out if it was a Mexican restaurant, which it was not.
That's a 99.
Oh,
Oh.
Not a fumble though.
okay.
I have
Well,
high
who
luck.
rolled worse? Fernando, what did
I,
you roll? Was it a
I rolled a
99?
no. No,
Okay.
I rolled a 72.
All right. Each of you give me a spot hidden. Wilkes walks by. Woo.
Oh.
Oh, that was good.
Hard success.
24.
As you're coming back, okay, hard success. How'd you do, Miss Eldridge?
Uh, well, does it matter if it's a hard success or not?
Mm, I'll never tell.
Okay. Well, I spend 1 coin then
Yeah, you can.
to
You got a
make it
coin.
hard.
Everybody starts with one. Everybody gets one. That's what Spider-Man says. You both make a hard success. Okay, somebody bumps into you, Miss Eldridge, and as you dress has pockets and you have a wallet as opposed to carrying a purse, um, you notice something reaches in your pocket and grabs your wallet. Um,
Can I snatch their wrist or something?
I will need. Let's see. You
Like a
cannot.
dex?
Well, wait. You can make.
Fight brawl.
I mean, it's. Hold on, just slow down.
Okay.
Time has not passed. I'm trying to figure out what I wrote down here. Um, I will need another spot hidden, and both you saw it, so you can both make this to see if you can see exactly who did it. Because right now, this isn't a crowded part of the street.
Nope.
Two no's.
Fail.
Okay. Um, extreme or critical, regular. There's quite a few people on the street here. That's probably why this person chose this place, because you're walking back to the hotel. You're not able to figure out exactly who did it. Does anybody want to push your roll, and how? If you decide if you want to try to
Well,
push it.
I was gonna suggest if I could try to grab their
No.
wrist before they.
Spot hidden.
So it's
How
too
do
late.
you can push a spot hidden and get another roll, but I need to know how. You felt
Yeah.
the wallet leave. You two start looking around. How are you going to push
Yeah.
trying to pinpoint who this person is if you wish to push?
Yeah.
I just need
It's
a
almost like a
how can you do it?
psychology I'm thinking about, like
It's not a
trying
skill.
trying.
You need to tell me how you're going to
Well,
push a spot hidden. Because that's the
okay.
only skill that's going to help you right now,
mean,
because you got to see
can
the
I
guy
can
before you
I
can do anything
sort of
else.
can I sort of look at people's facial expressions around in the vicinity and see if they look guilty or like they
Sure.
want to get away? Is
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
That's-
make me another spot hidden. How
okay.
about you, Fernando? Do you know how you can push?
Part of me wants
Yeah.
to just start running up to people and just start grabbing people by the wrist, but
You can. You could try doing that.
yeah, I think that's
Okay.
what I'm gonna do.
Okay,
That's the first
give
thought
me a
that came to
push.
my mind.
If you fail, I'm gonna be so happy, Aaron. I'm gonna be oh so happy.
Extreme success.
You got an extreme success. How'd you
I
do,
got a
Aaron?
regular.
You did get a regular success. People like what? You're getting a lot of people like this. One guy's like
Yeah,
tries to swing at you. You can smell the alcohol coming off of him, and then you spot someone moving away at a fairly decent rate. Hold on, Josie. You said you got an extreme success.
4.
Yeah. Okay. For spot hidden, right? Okay. So you spin because all you saw was like what you saw from him as was you were
just
walking
like
on her offside, and all you saw was a hand go into one of her pockets. And you're like, what? And then he was gone. You know, he was quick by the time you saw him.
Right.
You spun and you start just going for people nearby.
hmm
Miss Eldridge bypasses you by 2 feet, takes 2 quick steps, and grabs a guy by his arm with that extreme success. Um,
Nice.
it looks
Can I
like
whip out my Arkansas toothpick really quickly and like point it at him?
you grabbed him with your right hand. You'll be pulling out your toothpick
Oh.
with your offhand.
Oh, well, I was thinking left hand and then toothpick with the right hand, but whatever.
This is a
Sure,
quick.
that's fine.
All you did was go instinct. You grabbed with your strong hand.
Okay.
It's a young boy of about 15. He's wearing overalls and a straw hat. He's blonde. He doesn't fit in very well with the people around him. He might have like this afternoon, but he doesn't really here in the evening when most of the people around are minors and motherfucker, where I've totally gotten lost in this thing. Hold on a second. I'm changing a bunch of. Here we go.
Fishermen? There's probably a lot of fishermen here.
There
I
are
don't know.
some, but no, there's not a lot of fishermen. Fishermen still got to get up Sunday morning and go to work early. You're seeing some cowboys, miners. There's a lot of miners in the Seattle area at this time. There's a lot of coal mines, and there's a lot of different mines up here. Lumberjacks, um, um, and then a mix of other types of people. You know what I mean? Like these are the people who are taking their pay, and they're gonna go blow it on a Saturday night. is mostly who's in
Yeah.
Seattle on
Right.
Saturday night. They come from Renton. They'll
Lots
come
of
from
ladies of the night.
little towns that are real close by or
Around.
mining camps nearby, getting here however they can, and that kind of thing. Anyway, I put a picture of this young boy of about maybe 15 in NPCs. You've got him by his left arm because he was walking away. You grabbed his left arm with your right and you pulled and kind of spun him back your direction. He looks surprised and a little out of sorts.
Looks like a farmer boy
He does.
with that hat.
So you've got him, and Jimenez, you're not very far away. You did not start a fight by grabbing people. The one guy that took the swing at you spun around and fell on the ground, and then jumps back up, and he looks the wrong way.
All right.
Hey, you!
And he takes off running away from
Give
you.
me that back.
What are you talking about?
Give me my wallet. Give me my purse, whatever I call it.
Yeah, you can call it whatever you want. Yeah. He's on. I don't.
You stole.
I,
You stole from me. Give it back.
Why don't you give me an intimidate check there, Josie?
Oh, God.
See if you can break this boy down.
Oh, not horrible. That's a 26, probably still a fail. Let me see.
Probably.
Do you have any points in Intimidate?
I don't know. Oh, dang.
Base
I've
is
got
15.
15. It's still a fail.
Okay. What?
I am pointing it at him.
Make the knife. No, you don't. Oh, from your left hand, you did draw your knife.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. You got
I'm
the
still-
knife in the left hand, pointing at him. Oh, give yourself a bonus die then. I'll give you a bonus die on that. Reroll your tens
Okay.
die.
Which one do I reroll?
The one with the
again?
ones on it. That has like 10,
The-
20,
Okay.
30, 40, 50, that kind of thing. Reroll that. That's your new number, unless it's worse than the other number.
6. That's the.
A 6? A 6 to
Yeah.
something. That's a big old fail, too. He starts crying.
26.
Aaron, Jimenez, you were also there, standing right with him. People are kind of like walking around you, not really paying much attention to this whole thing. He's like, "Don't hurt me! You're hurting my arm!"
Hold on.
So he's apparently
Oh,
crying.
okay. No sleight of hand.
Young boy. What is your name?
I'm Hollis Cropper. Don't hurt me.
Hollis. Give me back my wallet, and I will not hurt you.
He reaches down. He actually reaches to the pocket in the overalls. Like there's a pocket in the front, and he pulls out, and you recognize it as your wallet or your purse or whatever you want to call it.
I snatch it and put it back.
Okay, hold on. You're holding him with your right hand, and you have a knife in your left hand. Do you use your teeth? How are you going to snatch it?
I forgot. No, I
Hold
let
up your
go
hands
of
like
him
this,
and
Jody.
grab the wallet.
Jolie. Okay. You let go of him, and you grab the wallet.
Yeah.
As soon as you let go of him, he kind of stumbles backwards, still kind of like blubbering.
Now get out of here.
He turns and he runs away, and
Wait,
it's
no.
a sloppy run. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he stumbles away, and then he gets running to try to get away from the two of you. Dangerous people.
All right. I was gonna question him about why he
Yeah.
has to steal from people, but
Some people feel like they need to.
well, he probably has good reason. Looks like perhaps a farm boy.
No.
Maybe his family isn't
Normally
too
the
well
peop-
off.
Normally, the people who result to such things are either down on their luck or just looking for attention.
I think it's
Interesting
probably the
take.
first thing. I feel for him. I have compassion for that. I was going to perhaps even give him a coin or something just to if it seemed innocent, but if he's already gone, then
Yeah, as
I
soon as
guess,
you
yeah,
as
whatever.
soon as
There's no
Jimenez
point.
said get out of here, he turned and ran.
Okay. Oh well.
Yeah.
At least I got it back.
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
So to
But then I'll start keeping
to
my
the
eyes out a
restaurant.
little bit more now.
No. This is
I'm-
after the restaurant. You've had supper.
Yeah, this is back to the.
Oh,
You were heading
okay.
back to the hotel.
back to the hotel.
Maggie
then.
is still in town. I don't know if you guys want to try to find her or anything like that. No, you don't care. Okay, fair enough.
No, I know she was
If we run into her, we'll hang out.
Well, yeah, she was in a better mood the next day, but I'm still just not going to try to
That's
piss her
fine.
off. So,
You've almost reached Bella. Stop that. No, don't dig. Lay down. Lay down. She's tearing up the bed.
Animals.
Okay, you're almost back to the hotel when you hear a whistle.
I look towards the sound.
There's a lady standing there, but she's not looking at you. She's looking at Fernando.
oh,
What is she dressed like? What is she? Does she look like a?
There's a picture
lady
in
of the evening?
NPCs. She's dressed very nicely, but in a low-cut dress. And she gives you one of these, Fernando.
I'm just going to take Miss Eldridge by the arm and keep walking.
You see her shrug.
I look at him. Do you
She just
recognize her?
Gives a shrug.
No.
All right,
I
you get back.
see.
You get
Wow.
back to the hotel without any other incident.
I figured that make a clear enough message. So,
Okay, you guys get back to the hotel.
Where's me?
Um.
Do you have any
and-
messages?
No,
yet,
no.
or-
There were no messages
Not
from
yet.
the hotel. You asked the hotel clerk. There's been no messages for you, Mr. Jimenez, nor for you, Miss Eldridge. You can see your slots behind him on the wall. Oh, hold on. No. No, Bella. Wait, Bella, no.
Chaos. Chaos in
I'm going to grab a
the
beer
keeper's
there real
home.
quick if I can.
Sorry about that. I hadn't closed the doors yet. The dogs were out in the
I
yard, and I
agree.
didn't want them outside. Okay.
Everybody's frozen here. Hold on a sec. I'm going
Okay.
to jump out and back in because everybody else is frozen.
Sounds good. So, sorry about that, everybody. I don't want the dogs out in the yard at night. Yes. How late are y'all staying up?
Probably not too late because, yeah, I definitely want to try to get an early start so we can. I'm trying to remember were we going to take planning on taking the train to Renton? That
Nope.
was like,
No plans were
We're
made.
planning on being at the railroad station in the morning.
Did we even have a
To
plan?
look out for the first
Oh, no.
train
Yeah.
going out. That's right.
yeah.
Yeah, because the first train was due
Alright.
out, I think, at 9
Yes.
a.m. The rail.
Yeah, we should go to bed early because it's been a long day. I'm sure we're exhausted,
You are.
and
That too.
kind of early
And
tomorrow, I guess.
knock, 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 Jimenez. Con
I'll,
check. How
I'll
well?
answer the door. Oh, yeah.
See how
that's
well
fine.
you wake up, or if it's like, blah, or if it's like, pachow.
Oh, little groggy, but I made it. I just made it.
You made it. Okay,
pretty
so
much.
no, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're up, and what do you do?
I'll answer the door whenever
Yes.
I have. Yes.
There's a young boy there. He is in a uniform. Across his hat says Telegraph Office, Seattle Telegraph Office. He goes, "Your name, sir?" He's got a piece.
Fernando Jimenez.
I've got a message here for you and for an Isabella Eldridge.
Oh, okay. I'll like just walk back into my room real quick, grab like a nickel or something,
Okay, yeah.
and then I'll
Yeah, once you
hand him that and
Yeah.
take the paper from
he
him
gives
or
you
whatever.
the telegram and tips his hat, and then he takes off.
Mhm.
He like runs down the hallway and disappears down the stairs.
Right. So yeah.
So yeah, what do you want to do?
Was
Is it still night or morning?
Yeah, it's night right now.
It's dark outside. There's still a lot of people partying and moving around on the street. You don't think you've been asleep for long?
Oh,
There is
yeah,
fog
could I
coming
have
in the
asked
window.
him what time? Could I have asked that boy what time it was when I answered the door? Could we throw that in?
Nah, I don't think
eventually?
so.
All
I'm
right.
not going to let you retro that one in. You were half asleep, remember?
No clocks on
Yeah.
the wall?
No,
there's not a
or
clock on the
none
wall
that
in a
you-
hotel.
None that you can read. None that you could read if you don't turn on a light.
No, they don't have clocks in these rooms. These rooms are fairly simply set up.
Yeah.
It's dark out. There's some fog. There's light outside your window from the street, mainly where people are, and people are being noisy.
Yeah, I'll head into my room or whatever and
There's a
light a lamp and
Yeah,
see
there's a
see
lamp.
what this
There's a glass lamp on
okay
the nightstand.
and see what this thing says or
Yeah, it
whatever. But
basically says, let's see if I can read my handwriting here. Hutton en route New Tacoma, we pursue. Um, Intercept New Tacoma or Kalama. And it's signed Shaeder.
okay,
Yeah, Hutton en route New Tacoma,
all
we
right,
pursue. Intercept New Tacoma or Kalama.
okay. I'm gonna head to Josie's room or not to Miss Eldridge's room and knock on her door.
Okay, knock knock. Give me a con check, Miss Eldridge. See how quickly you come awake.
Oh no, I lost one.
It's for role playing
Okay.
purposes only.
Oh, that's a fail.
You knock. You knock again. You knock a third time, and the door finally like flies open. And Miss Eldridge is standing there. Her hair's like all in her face. Usually it's up and it's really nice. What do you wear to bed? Do you wear like a long night shirt or a long nightgown that's like right up your neck and everything?
Sure.
She looks at you with blurry eyes, not seeming to recognize you at first, Jimenez. All you can
I'm like,
focus on is the
"Eh?"
mustache. Wow, there's a mustache at my door. And then she rubs her face, and she finally kind of eventually it takes her a good hot minute
Right.
before she's really awake. And Josie, did you go to the Dreamlands tonight? Even in this short period.
Sure. I'll try and get more. Just basically, kind of repeat the whole thing
Okay.
with Bridget.
Make me a
See
luck
if I
check.
can
You weren't there for
retain that
long.
information.
At most, you were there for a couple days, like 3 or 4 days. No, like 2 weeks. But make me a luck check.
I roll what?
A luck check, please.
Ooh, 59. I think that is actually a success.
Regular success.
Yep.
Okay, in the couple weeks that you... Oh, make me an intelligence check. Let's see if you even remember. Specifically, like how long you were there and all that jazz. Just need a regular intelligence check.
Ooh, 007.
Okay, yeah. You were in
Probably-
Ulster for
that's extreme.
2.5 weeks and did not see her there.
But I knew she was in Ulster, right?
No, you didn't remember the last
Yeah,
time.
no.
you
No,
She
that's all I
remembered. She
remembered,
remembered
though.
that she found
Oh.
Bridget in Ulster. Bridget was crying and very upset, and that's about it.
Oh, okay.
So yes.
Okay.
So I
you
didn't-
you spent 2 weeks in Ulster in the Dreamlands. You had such a hard time coming back to awake because you were at a party in the Dreamlands.
Yeah.
When then all of a sudden you were in your bed and it was like, the hell just happened? Blah. It was a cat party. Okay.
So I didn't find
Just be
her in
happy.
Ulster that whole
You did not
week?
find her in Ulster those 2.5 weeks for whatever reason. You didn't. But you don't know how long you've been asleep. You basically just hit your fucking REM sleep like 5 minutes ago. Boom, boom, boom,
Sure,
boom, boom.
yeah.
So you
Rudely
are
awoken.
not in a good state. So, go ahead.
Mm.
So she's coming to her senses after a minute or so.
Yeah. I received a telegram from Mr. Shaeder saying that Hutton went on to New Tacoma, right? From Seattle. Yeah.
Yes. Hold on.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Keep talking. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
something.
And
Ugh.
it sounds like Shaeder and Ozuye are pursuing Wilkes to, yeah. Yeah, there we go.
So he's in Tacoma? Wait, I don't understand.
Oh, damn. Wait, what?
Just keep role playing. Ignore me for now.
No. I'm sorry. I was trying to read what you put or posted or whatever. But anyway,
It's a bit confusing, this telegram.
yeah. It sounds like they're pursuing after him to New Tacoma. but we could potentially either intercept them in. Oh no, intercept in New Tacoma. Yeah. Which is closer, New
Wait.
Tacoma or Kalama?
Navigation check. If you want it off the top of your head.
I don't understand if the telegram was saying
There's
that
the
they are
telegram.
going to intercept him or that we should intercept.
I put the telegram in gaming text
Yeah,
down
yeah.
Darker Trails.
Yeah.
Telegrams are generally as short as possible to save money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you basically send only what you have to.
It sounds to
I
me
believe that
like
was
they
right,
are
Kevin.
they are pursuing him
Yeah, that was
from
pretty
where they
close.
are at to New Tacoma.
I didn't mind spending a
So-
little extra, so no
Okay.
big, not that big a deal. But yeah, that was you got it pretty close.
What did I get
But
wrong?
no,
So
So
basically,
basically,
it's up
he
to
is
us
there.
whether we meet them in New Tacoma. It
Okay.
sounds like he's ahead of him. So if we could get to Kalama faster than they can get to there, maybe we can cut him off at the pass.
exactly.
New
Crap.
Tacoma or Kalama. He's not saying what we should do or if we should meet him. I
Right, but this
isn't enough
this is-
information.
this is my thought. They are already heading to New Tacoma.
That makes sense.
If
If
he's
we
ahead
Well,
of him-
or Kalama though.
That's what I'm asking you. I do not know this area.
I just don't know what it means. I don't know what it means we should do. They're going to New Tacoma first, I assume, and then perhaps Kalama after that. Should we just go to Kalama then, if we can?
I think we should, but I
Oh,
do not know where that is at.
I
Um,
I don't really either.
Miss Eldridge, give me an
I don't know.
intelligence
I
check.
forget if Isabella does.
Miss, give me an intelligence check, please.
Oh no,
Fail. Okay.
big fail.
Kalama's familiar, but you can't remember from where. You're not sure
I
where
know
it is
it's
exactly.
somewhere
It's
around-
somewhere.
I
Yeah,
have a feeling I know where she
exactly.
would know it from. But
Ah, well, she can't
know,
remember,
no.
so
Right.
Okay.
I could be wrong,
Let's find a map. Should we do this tonight or get some sleep first and try to figure it out in the morning?
I think we should go tonight. As much as I want to get some sleep, we need to find Wilkes.
telegram.
I'm so exhausted though.
You really are. Yeah, you've been on the boat most of the day or walking around town. You are very tired, but your bellies are full.
Yeah,
At
I know.
least.
I know.
Unlike Shaeder and Ozuye Shappa.
Well, we can't really. I mean, the only way to actually leave town tonight would be on a horse, right? So, would we do that, or would you want
Yes,
to?
yes. We'd have to go on horseback.
Can we just take one and I can kind of nap while you ride?
If you think you can,
No,
you think you
no,
can nap on the
Jimenez.
back of a horse,
You could say
But
that,
I'm
but
pretty-
you know
I'm-
that
I'm
she
just-
cannot sleep on the back
I'm
of a riding horse.
joking. Yes, well, how about a nap before we leave?
I think we
Andy,
already,
do we know if the front
we
desk
already had that.
has somebody overnight there, or
I'm sorry, what?
does the front desk at the hotel have someone there overnight, or
You don't
do
know.
they?
You're not sure. There was someone when
Oh.
you came in from dinner at the desk because you asked about any messages or telegraphs, and he said no.
You know, it's
And then you went
Seattle.
upstairs.
There's still commotion going on outside.
Yes, there is.
Like let's check the front desk and see if there's
Yes.
someone there.
Yes,
Let's
there's a
ask
clerk.
for a map
There's a
and
clerk there. He does not have a map. There's also a clock. It's 9:30 p.m.
Okay.
9:15. 9:15.
I'll
p.m.
ask him if he knows where Kalama is at and how far away is it.
Oh, good question. What's base for navigation?
I'm
I'm just gonna get one of those. Is it 10?
I want to say, yep.
He does not.
Yep.
He's lived in Seattle his whole life. He's a young man, maybe 22, 23 years
Sir,
old.
I don't know.
I'm not sure, sir. Would you like fries with that? Um, yeah, he's a young man, not bad looking young man. Um,
Hmm.
when you first came down the
Is there a
steps, you saw
general
him
store
reach
open
under the
this
counter,
late?
and then he saw you, and then he relaxed.
Okay.
Uh,
I mean, we're coming from inside the building, but anyway.
anyway, so what? Yeah, he does not know where Kalama is. He does not have a map of Puget Sound
Okay.
or Washington or anything like that. He apologizes. He's very polite. Um,
Would
Sir,
there
Ma'am.
wouldn't be a general store open nearby, would you?
ma'am, could you?
Oh.
You are inappropriately dressed, is what he says.
I'm.
You're wearing a nightgown. He
Oh,
seems. He
no.
turns bright red.
That's more skin than he
Well,
has
we kinda
even
skipped
seen on
over
his
the part
own
where-
mother.
He could see your ankles.
Yeah.
Well, you're not much better. You're in your
Okay,
long johns, Jimenez.
But I'm a
Didn't
guy.
really give
It's
me a
totally
chance
different.
to like get dressed or anything.
You guys said we're gonna go downstairs and
So-
ask this guy. Nobody said anything
Yeah.
about getting dressed
I wasn't even.
or taking
I
time.
wasn't thinking about
You
it.
guys
at
are
the
half
time, so-
asleep, and you guys are like, and Fernand's like, we gotta go now.
Oh, my apologies. And my hair
it's
is
quite
like
all right. Yeah, your hair's a
down.
mess. Yeah, it's down. It's quite all right, ma'am. He will not make eye contact with you right now.
My apologies. We're sort of in a rush. It's a bit urgent. I suppose
Um,
it's all right.
Just go up and change. I'll take care of this.
Okay.
he's in his long johns, so who's he to talk there, Josie? Just FYI.
Okay, let's both
It-
go change very quickly into something presentable and
Yeah,
Then-
I'll do that in a minute. The double standard of men and women.
no, I don't think you should go out in your long johns either. So
I won't go out.
Perhaps you could both just go
Well, but
put
we-
some clothes on.
All right. Anyway,
That's what the young man
yes,
says.
yes, we will.
You go upstairs.
Fine.
And
All right.
2 hours later, you don't know what's taking
No.
Fernando so long, Josie. You don't know what's taking him. Anyway, no. It's 5
Did he
minutes
fall
later.
asleep?
You
I
guys
knock
come.
on his door.
No. Yeah, he's got a primp.
Okay.
5 minutes later, you guys can both come back downstairs. The young gentleman still seems embarrassed and doesn't make much eye contact with you, Miss Eldridge. Seems to be quite shy.
I'll just flip him a nickel or something.
No, it's
So
just
like,
he seems
aren't you
embarrassed by the
embarrassed
situation.
too?
Yeah.
He thanks you, but he still is. He doesn't have a map. He doesn't know where Kalama is. He apologizes again. So asking
don't
him
sup-
anything
I-
else doesn't help.
Like a general store.
Hello?
Would a general store still be open?
He looks up to the clock on the wall, which now reads 9:30. I don't think so. They usually close about 8 or 9. Most of them.
Where else can we find a map?
The university. I don't know, ma'am. I've never had anybody come looking for a map before.
In this
Would
town?
would the train station be open? Would they have a map
Probably
there?
not, because the last train leaves leaves at 4:15.
yeah.
I know that. I've got a train schedule here. If you want to see that, which he does. He doesn't know anything
So I
about
wouldn't
boat
have a map.
schedules.
Of Seattle.
Who?
Like I wouldn't just have it in with my stuff. You would think.
No.
You don't need a map of
I don't
Seattle.
carry.
You need a map of Washington State.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
do think Kalama's in Washington somewhere. Not sure where. You have a kind of a general idea where Tacoma is, but you're not exactly sure where it is.
I know it's house.
You know who'd have a map?
Yeah.
Maggie.
Maggie.
You don't know where she is.
Uh-oh. How do we
Oh, I bet I know where she's at. She's probably.
She said she was
on
gonna
on the
get
boat? Maybe.
She said she was going to get a hotel room.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
But
Okay,
nobody's been back to the
asked
boat.
the
Nobody
best
found where she was
dude.
staying. Just FYI. I mean, you could start
Let's ask
looking
Yeah.
the
for
best dude if
No, but that's like
For her
looking
name
a needle
and
in
if
a
she's here.
haystack right now. But
he lets you look at the register.
Registry?
There's no Maggie Connor registered here.
All right.
You find that out very quickly.
it's worth a try. Hmm. Well, I am tempted to just go back to sleep and do this in the morning, but I look at Fernando and see what he thinks about that.
I'm got a puzzled, disgusted look on my
Make
face,
me
but
a intelligence check, Fernando. Split party can be so much fun. It can be terrible though.
oh,
At the same
regular success,
Um,
just barely.
just earlier today, Miss Eldridge was harassing clerks at the general store about a town directory. It would probably have a list
Oh,
of all the hotels in town.
okay, yeah, all right.
There's a good chance
So,
that this clerk probably has one behind his desk.
yeah, so I'll ask him if he has a directory that
Yeah,
we
he
can look
does.
at.
You can look at it, and it is divided
Mm,
into individual names, alphabetical order. I found this out. Actually, I did put a directory on Google Drive. There's a link somewhere.
Oh,
And there is also a listing of businesses by, as Kevin showed us the other day, by the types of business. And you can find towards the back of the book is hotels. There's about a dozen hotels in Seattle, and their addresses are all given there. Not street addresses. Most of these addresses are like
like
Front Street near
corners.
Cherry Street, or corner of this
Right.
street and that street, or
Yeah.
uh, um, um, you can see some of them are listed
Intersection.
with their addresses on your little list. I didn't do all of them because some of the addresses are so vague that I didn't even. I decided I'm not even going to bother putting them on the map, and I couldn't figure out where they were anyway. So
I guess let's try to find a hotel near the docks, um, and go
Mm.
from there.
well, you guys
Look
are on
for
the
the
south
hotel.
side of town, technically. Maggie's
Okay,
boat's over further on the north side of town.
okay.
And I
So, all right.
have brought
So,
my journal or a piece of paper or something, and can I copy down
Yeah, yeah, you
the
can. He'll
important
give you a piece
information?
of paper and lend you a pencil if you want. The little
Okay.
clerk will. He's fine with that.
Okay.
Um, the nearest one on the list um, to those docks that you can find after Miss Eldridge helps you quite a bit with figuring out is the St. Louis Hotel, which is on 2nd Street between Cherry and Columbia. On your little new map, it is the Roman numeral 10, so a little X. That's the one you find furthest north.
Mm,
okay.
okay.
All right.
And
I
you head
see.
out. Are you gonna? Is that the one you want to start at and start looking for Maggie?
Y- Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Like I said, if
we're
we can
gonna
just
jump back since there's no way you're gonna get there before this shit happens to them at this juncture. Um, so I need ride for Lieutenant Shaeder and Ozuye Shappa. I need a ride check from each of you.
Okay. Let's see, use the dice roll.
Wait, no,
No, I fail.
You both failed.
no. I just made it with a
Okay,
60.
you made it. Okay, okay.
I
So
did.
Lieutenant Shaeder, you let's see. Here he goes. 1d4. Some 5 miles out of Renton, your horse takes a bad step in a deep spot that you didn't notice. It's hurt. It's lamed. Um, you're gonna have to you stop to check the horse. The horse's leg is not broken, but you're not gonna be able to make any speed with this horse anymore tonight. You'll be able to lead it. You'll have to basically walk it slowly.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that
probably.
sucks. That is.
All right. Um,
So what do you want to do, guys?
how far? We've made only about 5
You've
miles.
only made about 5 miles. It was a random roll. up to 20 miles out of along the path that you were on.
We won't make any ground walking.
I can. I'm honestly far more used to making ground on the march than on horseback. But this animal is not going to make any kind of speed.
No.
Right now, you're stopped in the dark
Mhm.
along the road. The fog has lifted, um,
Well,
so you at least have some
that
visibility. Um,
we'll
it is
what we'll
cloudy
have to do.
still.
You continue forward.
Mm.
I'll follow at best speed that I can.
Very well.
Okay, Azuye. Let's see. You continue on. You're trying to make some good
And
progress.
if you see anything, leave me a trail mark.
Oh, that's a
Uh,
good idea.
Here, um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my stuff. I'm looking for something that
Excuse
I
me.
can use as a designator, a penny, something like that. A
Yeah, you
penny,
can find some small coins. You
something
might
like that.
you might have some. What are these doing? You find some stakes, like for putting up a tent. You don't know why the hell these are in here. You haven't used
Yeah.
a tent in a while, but they're in your pack for some reason.
Point of the matter is, let's create a quick system here.
Hmm.
If you saw the stagecoach and he's in it, place one of these. If
Okay.
you
Very
saw the
well.
stagecoach and he isn't in it, place one of these.
Okay.
So basically a simple code.
Yeah. So what do you want him to leave behind if he sees the stagecoach? Money or a stake?
Doesn't matter. I can use a tent stake, a coin,
Right.
actually a tent stake or something like that.
Yeah.
Uh, a bullet. Doesn't really matter what I'm
Well, you
using.
get
As
to
long as it's
decide though. It's your
Yeah.
choice.
whatever I happen to have handy.
What do you want that to be? I'm throwing
If
this
we have
back on the
extra,
player. I'm making you decide.
Yeah.
You have
if we have some extra stakes
you got three. Yes.
that don't go to a tent that I have.
Yeah, you're not sure why they're in here. You haven't slept in a tent in
Okay, so yeah,
years.
we'll use those. Uh, and
Anyone who's gone camping knows that stakes just end up somewhere.
yeah, and use
They're like
those
stuff.
and use a bit of colored cloth or something. Take a piece of an old tent, a piece of saddle leather or something, a little strip.
I can do that.
Okay, so you take this stuff and you head
Yeah,
on at better speed, like pushing your
Yeah.
horse a little bit as
And
opposed to just
you wanted me to use
walking.
the stake if I do find him.
yeah. So it's basically one color. If you find the stagecoach, one color.
Okay.
If you find the stagecoach, he's in it, the other color. If you don't, then the third. So we have
Yep.
three. There you are.
Okay, so you head on. So Azuye Shappa
Yeah,
heads on.
and I'll follow marching, moving the horse at best rate I can.
Yeah,
With
which
myself
which
off it, I should be able to move it at least.
which yeah, no, you can keep the horse moving. It just can't bear any weight. That's the problem.
That's fine. I
And it's limping. So you don't think it's injured enough that it's going to like die if he keeps moving. Okay, so Azuya, you're going to reach the 15-mile mark about halfway, the
Okay.
first, wherein you pass what is obviously some kind of a stagecoach station. It is dark. You don't see anybody in there. Um, it probably took you about 2 hours to get here. You
Okay.
can make the next place probably. Wait, what time did you guys leave? 9 o'clock. You left. No, hour and a half. About an hour and a half. It's about 10:30 when you
Okay.
reach the halfway point. Um, yeah. What do you want to do when you get to the stagecoach station? It's dark. It's kind of set up like the last one, somebody's house with a stable. There's a corral in the front, a corral in the back.
This wasn't a spot where they say I have to.
No, this is a place where they change horses.
Okay.
From what Mister Wood told you, they don't stop. They stop long enough to change the horses, and then that's about
Okay.
it.
Then I'm gonna continue on.
Okay. Um, it's another half an hour beyond that. Um, when you spot a light ahead, bouncing down the road. It looks like a lantern that's attached to a wagon or something.
Okay.
heading the same direction that you're heading. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna slow up and keep them in sight.
Okay, so you're just keeping them in sight.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. They keep going.
Okay.
And so you're just going to follow the stagecoach?
Yeah.
Okay. You can follow it, yeah, all the way up to, you see a few lights ahead, not a whole lot. Eventually, around midnight, you can see houses up ahead, and you can see the stagecoach stops at a large building. It looks like some kind of a hotel. You can't tell if anybody gets on or not. It stops for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, but you're far
Okay.
enough behind that you're not going to get there for at least 5.
Okay.
And then it goes on over to what appears to be a railroad terminal, a large one. Looks like there's
Hmm.
works over there, places where cars can be moved around and turned around, and there's not factories, but there are shops and small buildings all over the place. And then it stops there for a little while, and then it heads into town itself proper. It's not a big town. Here we go. You got a new map, my boy. Is it in
No
here?
attention to the name of the town on the map.
Well, there's only one town that's up here, so
Oh, okay, okay.
it's he's guessing it's got to be New Tacoma.
All right.
Where the fuck Salt Marsh maps are?
Well, I'm sure we're all guessing it's New Tacoma. I just didn't know if it was or wasn't.
Let's see. There's a marked map of New Tacoma.
That's Seattle again.
God damn it! I got the wrong one. New Tacoma. New Tacoma marked map of New Tacoma. Like I said, the yellow markings are the street names. Here's there's the key.
Okay.
You've come from the right side of the map, which is to the south. The left side of the map is to the north. You see the stagecoach rides on into town and
Hmm.
stops. Um, like it's kind of a downtown. There's a church in the vicinity. It's some kind of a building. They're pounding on somebody's pounding on a door there. I mean, are you still following them into town at this juncture
Um,
at a distance?
I'm actually gonna stop at the train station.
It's not a real big train station. It's a small depot with like a tiny little box with a window and nobody's in it. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Like, and then there's the train works, the Northern Pacific. Um,
Where they turn the train around.
yeah, essentially uh, yeah, the Northern Pacific Car Works is what it's listed as
Okay.
on here, and um, it is. It's where they turn the train around, and then the station is not far from that, and from the big building at the edge of it.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. If I don't, so there's like nobody waiting there or
you
anything.
don't see anybody at the booth to buy a ticket or anything like that.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try to continue on and catch up, so I can keep them closer in sight.
So you just keep it. I'll say so you're getting a little closer, but you're still hanging back.
I want to see if I see anybody getting on or off.
Yeah, give me a spot hidden. When they get in town, they bang on a door. It eventually gets open. They're taking something out. They took some crates off the top of the coach over at the station. They're taking something out of the back of the coach. Um, in bodies? Is that bodies? It's hard to tell at this distance. Whatever it is, it's heavy, and these men are having some difficulty carrying it into this building. And I see a sneeze coming.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
there. It's right there.
and yeah, they take half a dozen, maybe 10. It's hard to tell, maybe a dozen. You're not getting close enough that they're going to have any chance of seeing you, is what I'm assuming.
Okay.
Like you're hanging back.
Yeah.
You're several blocks, and these are big blocks away, enough that you can see people moving, but you can't make out any good details.
Correct.
So yeah, they take something into this building on this corner, and then they talk to a third man there, and nobody's lit any lights, and then the third man goes back into the building, and these two guys um, turn the start to they actually it takes a little effort, but they get the stagecoach turned around facing back your direction,
Mhm.
and then they start coming down the street towards you.
Okay.
All right. From your position where you could see them on the street before, they're going to ride by you and they'll be able to see you in the light from the lantern that's hanging from the front of their coach. Just FYI.
All right. I'm gonna. Is there a quick place I could like hitch the horse?
Yeah, there's a few horse places. There are
Yeah,
no
I'm gonna.
horses hitched on the street at midnight.
Okay, not right
Keep
now.
that in mind.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
There doesn't appear to be a saloon. Most of the town is very dark. There's only a very few lights. I mean, there's more than there was in Renton, but it's the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So like two. There's like two.
I'm gonna let myself be seen by them.
Oh yeah, they ride by. Oh, you can get a good look at them in the lantern light too. The two men on the front of the coach, and here they are. Damn it, NPCs. Here they are. The one on the right has the reins. That's the side opposite you. The other guy has a messenger gun, which is a short shotgun that can really do a lot of injury. And they ride by and they just kind of look at you as they ride by. Like, who the hell is that? As you're just kind of standing there off just off the street or just the other side of a building or whatever on that
Who
in
else
New
would be up
Tacoma.
at this hour?
They just kind of look at you as they go by, and then they continue on, and they head over towards that big building as well. They do not wave, though. You
Okay.
see the one guy tense up with the messenger gun for a second, but he never aims it at you. He's just like, he's just ready.
All right. Man.
And then they go to that other big building that's over there near the works, the railroad works, car works, whatever you want to call it.
All right. How far away? Like, am I gonna be able to watch what they're doing, or am I
From
gonna
your
basically be
perspective,
too
you'll
far
have to
away?
move if you want to see what they're doing, because they're going to go around the other side, which was where they stopped before.
Okay.
But you could just go up the street and kind of stay in the darkness and watch them. They're probably not going to be able
Yeah.
to see you. It's overcast and cloudy.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, they
Be
they
quiet.
it looks like they kind of set up there. They unhitch the horses. They put them on lines. They hobble them,
Mhm.
and they just kind of leave them out there, cropping at the grass, and then they go into the
Okay.
building.
I don't see anybody get out of the wagon or out of
No,
the carriage.
no.
I'm gonna go back to the hotel that they stopped at.
That
Like the first stop.
But-
That's where they are now.
Oh,
They went
you mean
back
the second
there.
stop?
The first stop was the
You mean
hotel. Looks like a hotel.
yeah.
The second stop was the car works. The third stop was
Yeah.
that house in town where they dumped bodies.
So yeah, the
It
first
looked
stop, I'm
like
gonna go back.
bodies. And then they went
I'm
back
gonna
to the
go.
hotel.
I'm gonna go to the hotel.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, because that's the only place I didn't see anybody get off.
There is a light.
So-
There's a light lit. It looks like it's not necessarily open at this hour, but somebody's up near the
Okay.
front door.
I'll. Did they already go in?
Yes. Yeah. They stopped there. Somebody went in, came back out. The two of them then moved the stage to one side of the building,
yeah.
hobbled the horses, and then they both went back in. Just a few
Right.
minutes
I'm gonna
ago.
try to go in.
Yeah.
Is the door open?
It's not locked.
Okay.
There's three men in the lobby, which is it's not a bad little lobby. Yeah. The two men are startled. They look over their shoulder at you. It looks like they were just checking in to the hotel. The one guy still has a messenger gun in his hand, and he starts, and you see him just take the messenger gun and hold it at a ready position when he sees you. And the other man kind of looks over his shoulder at you too, and they both look at you kind of nervously. And then they look at each other, and then the first one, the driver, goes back to writing in the register, while the second man just kind of keeps his eyes on you. The clerk behind the desk, hey, here he is. Let's throw him out there. Where the fuck did he go? Here he is. I hope this isn't the right place. It is. He is a middle-aged gentleman with a mustache and a little tiny bit of fur under his
That's a-
lower lip.
That's a soul patch.
That's not. It was not called a soul patch then. I don't know what
No,
it
it's
was
not.
called. It's not a Van Dyke. It's not big enough. Um, he's just kind of keeping his eye on you as well. Like
Uh, evening, gentlemen.
the messenger gun guy clutches his gun a little tighter. The other man the driver looks over his shoulder at you and then just goes back to writing, like really meticulously writing something in the register book. And the clerk
I am
goes, "Can I help you?"
I am looking for individual, and I'm going to produce the photo, like
You a
the drawing.
lawman? He doesn't. He looks
I
doubtful.
I have been asked to help find this person.
All three of them look at each other. They seem suspicious of you.
I do not wish to harm anyone.
Sorry.
I'm holding out the
That
drawing.
makes them look very alarmed.
No, I'm saying I don't wish to
Yeah,
harm anyone.
you said I don't wish to harm anyone. I do not wish to harm anyone.
Which
And they all
only makes
suddenly
people
look alarmed.
think that you're gonna harm someone.
Messenger gun turns directly towards you. He's not aiming his gun at you, but he's turned directly towards you now.
I just need to know, have you seen this person?
Make a psychology check.
They're gonna kill me.
He saw us getting rid of the bodies.
I missed it by 7.
You missed it by 7. There are not enough coins to actually get that. So,
Oh, my standard textbook of barbering calls that an old Southern colonel.
an old Southern colonel. That's what he's got then. An old Southern colonel. Thank you, Aaron. That can use that terminology in the role playing journal. Messenger gun says, "What do you think?" And the other fellow's finally apparently finished signing his name. He turns around and he goes, "Sean." Yeah, he says, "What are you doing here?" It's And the clerk goes, "After midnight. After midnight."
I was looking for a man who was supposed to be traveling this way overnight.
Well, we ain't seen him. Have you seen him? Have you seen him there, Fitzgerald? He looks at the hotel clerk. And Fitzgerald looks at each of one of them, like his eyes go back and forth between the two of them, and then he looks at he goes, "No, nope."
Psychology check.
Yeah, make a psychology, you can.
This is risky. Not even close.
Do you want to push?
You know what?
And
I
how?
will try to push.
How are you going to push?
Um,
I mean, you could just stare at him for like a long,
yeah, I
way
wanted,
too
I wanted to
long.
say like trying to read their body language.
Okay, so that's going to require you to stare at them, with piercing eyes for a long time.
You know, some of that Native American
on.
just staring in silence
Excellent.
at him.
They all
It's
look
almost more of an intimidate.
there's this huge,
I don't know if that points to that.
huge awkward silence for a long time, and the clerk starts to look a little nervous, and then messenger gun just goes, "Nope, we're locking you up." Both of the hand the
Hammers.
hammers. Thank you. The hammers are cocked on his messenger gun, and you
You
see.
are locking me up for what?
You see, don't matter. We're locking you up, engine. And you see the other guy pulls out a big ass fucking Colt Dragoon. It's a massive gun, like super big pistol.
Yeah.
And he's pointing it at you. "Oh, you figured him out, huh?" Is what he says to messenger gun. "You got a place? Where can we lock this boy up?" Fitzgerald is like, yep. We'll put him in the pantry." Sean, you don't have a rifle on you, right? It's out on the saddle of your horse, isn't it? In the sheath still? Or did you bring it in?
I don't have my horse with me. No, I have my
Oh.
saddle though.
That's right. Oh, you do have your saddle. Okay, yeah. So you didn't have to rent a saddle. So yeah, that's how you didn't. Did you bring the rifle in? You could have done either way. To be quite honest.
Yeah, I probably would have.
Okay. So messenger gun says, put the rifle down and the pistol. Now he's got you dead to rights, so he goes to the
Yeah.
top of the round if you try to do anything,
Yeah,
and can basically just pull the trigger and let loose with
and I'm
both
dead.
barrels. Probably at this range he'll get a bonus die. Yeah. It's not. You're not in a good position. Oh, both of them have
Yeah.
guns pointed at you and cocked.
Yeah, I am going to slowly. I'm going to unload the rifle,
Just put it down.
and I'm handing it to them.
Just put it down on the floor. Messenger gun looks like he'll blow your ass away. And
I put it down.
okay. He's not playing. None of these guys are now. You've scared the hell out of them. Fucker
I
standing in
take
the
the
middle of
pistol.
town, just watch him go by.
I take out the pistol and I put it down.
Okay. Fitzgerald comes around from behind the desk, and he's like, and he kind of points you to a doorway.
Very well.
And the other two are following you. Fitzgerald's coming behind them. So you got guns behind you.
Okay.
They basically instruct you to where there is a small pantry with what looks like a very solid door. Fitzgerald opens it up, and they tell you to get inside.
I'll go inside.
Okay. They close it behind you and they lock it. There's no windows, and there's no light. It's pitch black in here. You right before Fitzgerald had a lantern right before you went in. You saw that there are shelves. It looks like it just holds like food stuff, like bags of flour, bags of beans, just simple non-perishables are in here. Cans. There were some tins. I think tinning is a thing by 1877,
It
and
is.
boxes that probably have tea maybe or coffee or bags of coffee. It's a pantry for dry goods.
Yeah.
And you hear a mumbled conversation from outside of the men
Try
talking.
to listen.
Make me a listen check. Give yourself a bonus die. There is a keyhole, don't forget.
I rolled 2 84s.
284s. You can't make out the words. And you hear footsteps walk away and are unsure
Okay.
if it is the correct number of footsteps for the number of men that brought you here.
Okay.
Oh, but there is a knock on the door. Bum, bum, bum. You ain't alone.
Which one is it?
Sounds like the driver with the big Colt Dragoon.
Yes. Typical white man.
Yeah. Okay, we'll
No,
close that.
so yeah, no windows here.
There's no window. It's a
Yeah.
solid looking room.
It's a shame they didn't take my knife.
They would have. Where's your knife? Is it hidden?
On his hip. He didn't say it.
Okay, I forgot it was there. They took your knife.
Okay. I was
They,
gonna say
they
they're so
disarmed
freaked
you,
out.
Sean. They were going to take everything. Yes. Shaeder. Marching. Okay, nothing's happening to you. You're not seeing any signs. It is pretty dark. You're hoping that he's going to put any sign that he leaves like in the middle of the road because you don't think you'll miss that.
Meantime, I'm following the road as directed.
Back to Seattle. Yes, you can follow the road even in the dark without much difficulty. Back to Seattle. You go to the. Are you going to the St. Louis hotel? Is that your first stop? You do find Maggie's name in the register. It's 10 o'clock by now.
Yeah, I'll ask.
You had to
him if-
bribe him 20 cents to let you look at the register since you're not guests.
Okay.
It wasn't
All right.
much. He didn't care that much.
I'll ask him if he could show us if he knows the room that she's staying in or whatever.
Well, yeah. Well, no. Not just going to
Another
say.
another 20 cents or something.
All right. He tells you the name of the number of the room.
All right.
He says, but don't try anything.
I wouldn't dream of
If
it.
I hear a scream, I'm coming up with the shotgun.
Don't worry.
I
I'll keep
understand.
you in line.
I'm merely going to knock on her door.
He's just giving you two a look. He doesn't know what you want.
Yeah.
My friend.
It's Seattle, and there's crazy stuff that can happen here. I get it. It's fine. I don't care.
Did
I
y'all?
have no ill.
Okay, no, never mind. So you go upstairs. You knock on the door. You knock on the door. You knock on the door. It's finally answered by Maggie, who also looks like she just woke up.
I hate to
I
wake
immediately
you.
give her a quarter just for waking her up, and I apologize. So sorry, Maggie.
She's not wearing a nightdress. She's wearing long johns, actually. By the way, and she stands there unashamed, like when when she opens the door. She goes, "What do you want?"
I hate to wake you at this hour, but do you have a map, either on hand or on your boat, that we could look at?
A
We
man.
need to know, or if you know where, blah blah blah.
Kalama.
Kalama is.
I don't know.
Kalama.
I can give her a navigate. I actually rolled Maggie up so I could turn her into a real member of the town.
That's funny.
I don't know where Kalama is. It
Kalama
must be inland.
It's Kamala, but just with 2 letters switched. Huh.
Is it
Funny.
Kamala?
Didn't
Maybe it's
realize
supposed to
that
be
till now.
Kamala. I
No,
might have been
she's-
mistaken.
At least the way I spelled it. I think I spelled it right.
Hold on, I might have been mistaken.
It's like Kamala, but just
Yeah, it's
the L and
Kamala.
M
I've
are
been saying Kalama. It's been Kamala, sorry, this whole time.
No, I think you're right. It is Kalama.
It's
But
Kalama.
I'm just saying it's like the same word.
Okay. She says, I
Never
don't know
mind.
where it is. My maps are all the coast and the sound. I know it's not on the sound, and it's not on the coast. I don't have any
Okay.
inland. I don't have like a map of the state. I don't need it.
Do you know
All
where
right.
to find one?
What?
I need to find a map of this state and just redraw it.
You know what's really
bunch of
bugging you,
different
Miss
kinds.
Eldridge, is that you could swear you've been there. You could swear you've been there, and you don't know why. You don't know why you've been
Probably maybe I went through there to get to Grant County.
there.
or
Yeah, that does sound
whatever it's
familiar. That it's somewhere along. You remember a depot there. You've been there, and you were at a depot there. But you know
Okay,
what? You
I'm
don't
gonna-
know where on a map it would be. You just had instructions on how to get to Grant County. Granite.
I just
Granite.
have a vague sense that it might be south of Tacoma, maybe.
Yeah, you get that. It's somewhere
Maybe
south,
southeast.
probably.
Yeah.
But it's inland.
All right. Well, that's
It's on
not
a river.
that
You
helpful.
remember it's on a river. You had to take a boat or something from there. It's all coming back to you now that this little bit's coming to you.
Okay. Okay. I relay that information to Fernando. And I guess
Maggie
we
says,
should
I've never
probably
heard.
let Maggie go back to bed.
Wait a
unless
minute.
Yes.
Before you
you can think of
go,
anything else.
do you need me to take you back to Saltmarsh? What's going on? I haven't seen you people all day.
It seems like we're going to head inland.
So I can go back to Saltmarsh in the morning.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yes,
fair
I don't
enough.
think we'll be back for a while.
All right. Okay.
So sorry, Maggie, to put
That's
you through all
okay.
this
It's
trouble.
okay. She flips something at you. Do you try to catch it?
I will.
Yeah.
Okay. No, she flipped it at Miss
Wherever.
Eldridge.
Okay, say I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Make
if
me
it
a
was
dex check,
directed
Miss
to-
Eldridge.
I was kind of
Oh,
saw that coming.
your dex is hella good, so it shouldn't be hard.
Yeah. Ooh, 63.
You catch
that
it.
still might be a success.
Yeah, 63 is a
Let me
success.
see.
Your dex is like 85. Everybody's dex is above
Yeah,
85 in this
yeah.
group right now.
Oh,
You
really?
catch it. Pretty easily,
Love
pretty
it.
effortlessly, and you look, it's the quarter you just gave her.
No.
And she's just
I
like,
flip it back at her.
you're going to throw it back at her? Okay.
Yeah.
She will try to catch it.
And
She catches it.
then I try to give her a hug
What?
if she's okay with it.
You go and hug her, and she's like, just take this back. I don't need it.
Thank you, Maggie.
Okay, okay. Good night.
I'm sorry.
I will see you when I see you.
Good night.
And then she closes the door, and you hear it lock,
Bye.
which is not unusual to hear the door lock because,
Well, then I'm going to head down
Yeah.
to the front desk and ask the guy there if he knows where Kalama's at.
Oh, this guy. Why
Why not?
not?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
why
ask
not?
everybody, where the hell's Klama? He does not know.
Where the hell's the
Okay.
map? Why does nobody have a freaking map in this town?
How many
I
places?
swear, that is my
No,
next.
it's
Wait.
not unusual for nobody to have a map of Washington State.
Yeah.
It really
Right.
isn't. Atlases are the only place you would find a map. You can't get a road map
And
at
maps are
at a gas
expensive.
station. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Maps are expensive
Well, that's my
nowadays,
next project
too.
as soon as I have time.
that's fine.
Is
If
drawing a
somebody
map.
has an atlas, yes, they could help you. You don't know really anybody in. Wait a minute, Josie,
The
make a
things-
luck
the-
check.
University.
You're
I
from-
was thinking,
Seattle. Maybe you do know somebody.
Yeah.
Make a luck check, Josie.
I mean, I know the university. Probably, I know
You
probably
also
somebody
know
there.
the university is closed probably at this time of day.
Well, yeah.
And no, you haven't really.
That's a 7.
That's a 7.
extreme.
Wait, you have a friend in town who'd have a map. It's only 10:45. No, it's only 10:15. They might still be up. Who's your
Okay.
friend?
Oh man, I was about to ask you.
No, who's your friend in Seattle that you've known for years?
Dang it.
Or that you've known since you went for the year or so you lived in Seattle? Is it a woman? Is it a man? Oh, is it a man? Ooh.
I kind of want it to be a man,
Is it
actually.
Bartholomew Blue?
Who's
just-
that?
I don't know. I'm just making up shit. That's the name of the game
No,
right now.
let's call him Sam.
Sam. Sam who?
Sam
Hill.
Sure, since you seem obsessed
Sam
with that
Hill.
name.
What the Sam Hill?
Sure,
what
Sam
the
Hill.
Sam Hill?
He hates when people do that too.
How about
Yeah, you know, man.
did I go to the university? Like, was I educated there at all?
No.
I don't
You
remember.
were educated
this.
up at what's the name of that town you're from? Wacoma,
Yeah.
Sacoma.
Seaham.
Seaham, that's where you're educated,
Seaham.
remember? And then you taught up there, and then you moved to Seattle,
Right.
you started doing art, but you never actually
Okay.
went to the university. You do know the university.
No, I'm sure I went to the
No,
university.
you did not.
Like, I went
There is
there.
no mention of
But
you
not,
ever
like-
attending the university.
She didn't attend
No,
university.
I didn't
university-
even- I mean, I'm sure I went.
The university, you
went there.
probably didn't. There would be no reason to go there for you. You're an artist.
Nah, but I'm also like into library stuff.
There's
I
not a
probably would have
library that the
visited
public is
library.
allowed to use at the university. You forget,
Also,
during the time when...
most universities didn't admit women either.
Right.
Mhm.
This university is also used as a primary school. So people go there as a primary school, and then they also go there to get degrees. The first degree that was released from the university was last year. The first Bachelor of Arts
Okay.
that was given out.
Fair
It's a very small. It has
Also-
run into financial trouble for the last 10 years since it was formed. It's been closed for years at a time. They're having a lot of problems.
Okay. But I did definitely send a letter
You
to
did send
someone
a
that
letter.
works there.
It probably just arrived today
Wow.
because you sent it you sent it Wednesday. It's now Saturday. You guys have raced your letters. If I remember correctly, it might have been a week ago, but it's still, they probably did not receive it too terribly long ago. You'll make me look this up. All right,
Okay.
Where's the letters? I've got it written
I'm
down here.
saying, like,
Well,
it's, they traveled
Sam
by
person maybe
stage.
like went
They
there.
traveled. It traveled up like a slower pace than what we
Give
actually
me
traveled.
one moment. Yeah, it definitely did, but I can't remember if it was the last stage. And let's see. Letters. Wednesday. Isabella, 8. Oh, this is the one coming back. Okay. I do not remember.
because I thought it was kind of a while ago. Maybe
It was not
couple
very
weeks?
long ago at
No?
all. You
Uh,
guys
feels
almost...
long to me.
Well, it's been weeks in game, but we've been playing day by day because you're chasing this fucking
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
So it was not long ago. It was going to be 2 weeks. 8:29. 29 minus 14 is the
Oh,
15th. Yeah, 15th. Today's the 18th. It just went. No, you wrote it early this week, but the stage doesn't go out until Wednesday, and all the mail goes on the stage. It just went out. You guys beat the letter to Seattle. So
Okay. Got it.
it does feel like a long time ago, but it really wasn't in game.
Right.
So anyway, as far as the university goes, Sam Hill is not part of the university. Sam Hill, what is Sam Hill to you? Ooh, Was he sparking you?
Sam
Was he
Hill.
courting you?
Maybe he works at a shop that I frequent
Uh,
of some sort.
is he an
Um,
artist?
art supplies. How about the art supply shop? Is there, or
There's
well,
no
would
art
it just be the
supply
general
shop.
store?
It'd be one of the general stores in town. So he's a clerk at a general store. You
Oh,
saw him quite a
sure.
bit. You went out to eat with him a few times. You think he might have been thinking of courting you, and then you're like, "Well, I'm moving away. Bye bye." And that was it for that.
Yeah. Let's
Um,
say I think he's cute and
Fine.
we
Yeah.
flirted. We'll say that.
Well, you had a couple of you went out with him a couple times. You uh,
Okay.
were
Perfect.
escorted out a couple of evenings to that same restaurant.
Do I know where he lives?
Yeah, yeah, you know where he lives. Um, you
All
can go
right.
visit him. He has an apartment he's basically in a boarding house. And
Okay.
there's some difficulty getting in after dark, but you manage to do it. You wake some people up again. Actually, there's quite a few people here awake. There's several people in the parlor. There's a lot of lights on. It looks like they're drinking. Looks like they're having wine, and people are laughing and
Oh,
partying a little bit on a Saturday night. And Sam Hill is there.
nice.
And he seems like shocked to see you because you left on a moment's notice almost, it seemed like. It was just like you were just gone.
He thought
Isabella!
I ghosted him.
Did you ghost him? Did you even let him know you were leaving? Or were you just like, let's go to I'm having dreams, let's go? You did. You left in like 2 days
I
after
think
those dreams.
I didn't. I think it wasn't intentional.
No, it doesn't
Um,
have to be intentional. But you got all excited about these
but I
dreams
think I
and Salt
didn't.
Marsh and all this shit and meeting these people. You found Maggie and you're like, let's go. And you quickly packed your bags
Yeah.
and got everything out of your apartment and came. Um,
I just kind of forgot about him.
Isabella! He seems really thrilled to see you. Where have you been? It's been weeks.
Sammy.
He gets you a
Oh
glass of
yes.
wine. Um,
Oh, thank you so
there's several
much.
people here. Oh, who's this? As he
Oh,
notices him and
see you.
asks, who's coughing to get your
Oh yes.
attention.
This is my friend Fernando.
What does Sammy look like?
Fernando, this is
Is he
Sam.
tall? Is he short?
Taller than me,
Taller than
I
you.
guess.
So definitely taller than
So
Fernando.
To say,
So
I
he's
think
looking down
Isabella.
at you and he's like,
I think Isabella. He's probably all of a sudden not all that intimidated by Fernando.
no, he wasn't in the
Oh,
first
yeah,
place. He
but
was
still
like,
probably giving him
at
the
first,
side eye.
she's here with a man, and it's like, so, and then he looks down on you, and you're like, well,
right.
this little shrimp will be fine. He doesn't say that, but you see it in his
Oh
eyes,
yeah.
Fernando.
And
No,
I give him a hug too.
Yeah, he hugs you
Fernando.
So,
Why
back.
not? I might.
There's a couple other
I might.
people here who know you. Um,
Fernando did know
like
this.
mostly in passing. A couple of ladies that Sam knew. Um, you know, they chaperoned essentially when you two went out. One of them did or another. They're youngish. They're your age and very friendly. Everybody has wine. Somebody one of the girls catches you catch her eye apparently, Fernando. And she pours a
Okay.
glass and she brings it over to you. Hello. She's very short. Like not like but she's will be a nice fit for your height actually.
Okay.
Black hair. It's loose. It's lots of curls. Um, yeah, and you can chat with these people for a little while. This is where they live. It is a mixed boarding house. They're not supposed to be, this parlor's where they can
no
mix.
hanky panky.
The sexes can mix in this parlor without it being scandalous or,
Right.
upsetting people.
It's a common
Cool.
room.
Yeah, they're having a party.
Yeah, we make small talk for a while.
Yeah, you make some small
Um,
talk. Wine goes around. It's
um,
pretty good wine. There's some snacks and stuff like that. Everybody seems pretty friendly. This one woman is just she's on you, Fernando, like crazy. I mean, she's not inappropriate, but she has
Gotcha.
definitely got an interest in you.
Right. I'm still trying to be like polite, but at the same time, I might shoot some
Distant.
glances towards Isabella's way, like, "Come on, we got to get going."
How?
We're on a
So
mission
you're
here.
shooting glances at Isabella,
Consider second
Right.
wind.
but she
That's a
doesn't know
little
what the hell you
So she
want.
likes
So
that.
right.
she's having a
Right.
good
Right.
time with her friends. You haven't seen these people in a few weeks at
Hmm.
least. I can't remember when exactly Isabella went to
Yeah.
Saltmarsh, but it's yeah. So
We few weeks, I think. I don't know.
I think it has
Yeah,
been. I'll
she
figure it
she
out later.
completely forgets about the mission for
Okay,
a handful
for
of
like
like
an
20
hour.
minutes or something. I don't know. Sure.
Here, try this. This is local. You know, there's several bottles of wine on the
Ooh,
table. The people are eating snacks.
cheese.
There's cheese and bread and
Although
some fruit, some local fruit,
after about
apples and stuff.
15 minutes, I'm gonna excuse myself from
15?
her and like go. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go over to Isabella and be like, "Hey, we came here for a reason. We need to get going."
Hey, relax, friend. That's Sammy.
Fernando.
Relax,
I
relax.
completely forgot you were here.
There's.
I say to Fernando.
Well,
That's worth a
if
coin.
Why not?
Oh my
Why not?
god.
I think it's funny.
if
Uh,
you would like to stay, I could. You could just. Your friends could tell me where Kalama is at, and I will be on my way.
Oh.
that's right. That's what we were here for. Sam, I forgot. I actually came here to find you for a reason. Um, do you happen to have a map of Washington Territory?
Well, there's an atlas.
Oh,
It's
an
over here.
atlas.
It's over here. Mr. Barnes is, um, uh, he collects atlases. It's crazy. So he pulls down a couple of different atlases, and you quickly locate Kalama. It does appear to be at the end. The newest one shows it at the end of the line of the Pacific North or the North Pacific Railroad that starts into Peak Tacoma
And
in New
yeah,
Tacoma as opposed to Tacoma. So Tacoma, if you want to look on that map of the Puget Sound, Tacoma is actually on the Sound. New Tacoma is a little south of that, like almost connected to it.
Ah,
Um,
hang on.
um,
Now, I'm wondering. Wait, wait,
Interesting
wait, wait,
thing,
wait, wait.
Sammy says. You know, New Tacoma was made by the North Pacific Railroad. Tacoma City, that's that other Tacoma. As you're all looking at the atlas, they wanted the railroad there, but the North Pacific didn't want to go there because all the land was already sold. So they set up New Tacoma, and then they didn't have to pay anybody for any of the land. They run that town is a railroad town. It's the railroad owns
Hang on.
everything there, pretty much. Like,
Is out of character. Is on this map New Tacoma is across the water to
there
the
is
north side,
some water, but
northeast,
on
or New Tacoma is on the closer side.
Tacoma's on the way it shows is New Tacoma. Tacoma's actually on the water. New Tacoma is down a little bit from it, but still on the water.
What?
They're basically one
I'm
town crammed up together. It says Tacoma. That's both of them. New Tacoma's on the southeast side of Tacoma.
oh, okay. So on the right side of the this map is New Tacoma,
This
and
map.
on the left
Are you
side is
looking at this map?
no, I'm not.
It
Oh,
just
no,
might
I'm
say
not. Hang on.
Tacoma on the Washington map. And but that he's telling you right now there's two towns there. Tacoma, New Tacoma. And he's telling you about Tacoma was this town and they started setting up there and they were expecting the railroad to come and then the railroad says, "Nah, we're just going to stop right here and we'll own the property and then we can sell it to people." Yeah, there's like they own like the land surveying things down in New Tacoma's from what I understand. I was thinking about moving down there. They got a general store down there, and it's growing fast. I think it's going to be a big city. It might even be bigger than Seattle.
Perhaps you never know.
They got a
Um,
railroad.
yes, it
Seattle's
seems
got
like a lovely place.
Seattle's got the Seattle Walla Walla. They only have 200 and what 80 miles to go. Ooh, been working on that for years.
Wow. Yes. They'll make it
You
eventually,
guys hear
I'm
a
sure.
gunshot somewhere from outside, and then you got this. Then you got this. Might as well be living in freaking Deadwood.
It's the Wild Wild West. Uh,
Wild West.
all right, so can I trace this at least part of the map on some
Yeah.
piece of paper?
Yeah,
Can I trace it? Is
somebody will
that
get you a piece of paper and a pencil, and you can trace it down. Basically,
great?
you can get to New Tacoma by sea, by water. You can get there, according to the maps that are in here, by stagecoach. The Seattle Walla Walla does not connect. There's talk about trying to connect it at some point, and then the Tacoma Basically, it's the North Pacific goes from Tacoma to Kamala or Kalama or whatever. And
Yeah.
It's Kalama,
and then
sorry.
you
I
remembered
totally
more and
messed
more
it up.
because you looked at these maps before you went to Granite and visited your friend. There's a steamboat
Mhm.
from Kalama that'll take you down to Portland, Oregon. And then from there, you took stagecoaches kind of in a southeasterly direction to get to Granite. And various other transport. You ended up riding with that old man, he was a
Yeah,
cobbler at
yeah,
the
yeah.
end, the last few miles, because they didn't have a stagecoach that came regular to Granite because it's nowhere.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm hearing is the road heads basically into New Tacoma and then to Kamala or whatever,
No, he doesn't know
Kamala.
about any roads that go down to
or
Kamala,
whatever, or
but the rail
trail.
goes down there. Yeah,
Okay.
you're going to take rail over stagecoach anyway. It's a better way to travel. It's more expensive. God, I wish they had trains. I wish they had a rail here. You know, Sammy wanted to
Well,
travel. He really was longing to travel, and he was trying to save up money to do some kind of travel and then move somewhere.
if you're looking for adventure, I suppose you could tag along with us. We're going to go. We have
Wow,
a mission of sorts.
I don't have enough money
Yeah.
yet. Will you be back by Monday? He probably has to go back to work on Monday.
Oh, right. Well,
Some people have
probably
real
not.
jobs.
That's true.
Job. What is
Oh,
that?
Shooting people. Anyway,
well,
so yeah, so ways to Tacoma include you could take by sea, you could get there by sea, or about down through the Puget Sound. You could get there by horseback. Um, that's pretty
mhm.
much it. Right now, there's no rail line there.
Okay, great. Well, it seems like we got what we came for. So nice to see you, Sam. I'll come visit you next time I'm back in town. It's undetermined at this time.
Well, all right. Well, it's good seeing you. He hugs you. The girls hug you. Your other friends, friends through Sam. You don't know them as well as you know him.
Yeah.
And the woman who was interested in you, Jimenez, definitely gives you a big hug.
Okay.
Uh,
I
and then you're on your
yeah
way. You've had a few
yeah.
glasses of wine if you wanted, and plenty of snacks.
I had one glass of
Yeah,
wine.
we're
You have
buzzing.
okay, fine. How much did Isabella have? Did she have a
Well,
lot of wine or not?
uh, two or three. I don't
Okay,
know.
Miss
However long we're there
Isabella,
sipping.
you
These get
were only there for about
sleepy.
half an hour. Quite
Oh,
frankly,
okay.
because
Well then,
Fernando was just like, at one
right.
point.
Okay. Then like one or two.
All right, you don't be that way. Thought you'd get tipsy with your friends. All right, what do you two want to
I'm
do?
not chugging.
So
What's the
Uh,
plan?
back to the
I know.
hotel.
Um, I really think we should get going tonight.
Okay,
All right.
what's the plan? I just need a plan.
I know.
I
So
guess
yeah,
we should
I want to
get
find.
horses, right?
I need to basically find some sort of trail that's gonna head us like out and towards New Tacoma, I guess, or
Yeah.
Kalama. So
hmm
Kalama's way
um,
south of here, like 100 miles.
yeah,
But we would go through Tacoma first, right? To get
That
there.
the best way to get there would be go to Tacoma and then take a train.
and then okay,
Okay.
so yeah,
So Tacoma first then.
yeah.
I need to know how. Don't need to know a destination. I
I'm,
need to
I'm
know how you're getting there. How
so
you want to get there.
gonna try to rent a horse, try to
Okay.
rent some horses,
hmm
and head down there.
Yeah, you can rent horses. It's Are you going to ride all night?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
boy. All right, it's 11 when you leave
Carefully
Seattle.
enough.
and I got a radium compass. Oh wait,
No,
that
you
didn't
have no
exist.
compass. You have nothing. Nothing.
I have a compass.
You got to get horses. You got to go back to the hotel to get your luggage,
Mhm.
and then
What?
you've got to head out. Meanwhile, Down in New Tacoma, Ozuye Shappa is locked in a pantry with apparently a guard outside. Lieutenant Shaeder took 6 hours essentially to get. You were going about 5 miles an hour with this horse from 9 p.m. So it's about 3 in the morning, according to you have a pocket watch, don't you?
I do, yeah.
It's roughly 3 in the morning as you kind of slog in to this town. It's completely dark by now. Doesn't appear anybody's up. You can look at the bird's eye view. Actually, did I stick a plain bird's eye view in town? As you don't. Random in-game chat. What the hell? Kalama. 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 I don't know.
It's
Kalimas. It's what?
It's Kalama.
Kalama. Kalama. I've been saying Kamala. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Saltmarsh maps. So let me put a blank map if it's small enough in here. That ain't it. It's in Seattle maps. Let's see if this will fit, or if they're going to be like, it's too big. God damn it, it's too big. Okay. Well, look at that map. Try to ignore all the numbers and stuff on it. The town is dark. You can, as you kind of move through town slowly, you spot a railworks. There's a foundry or some kind of big factory or something. You're not sure what it is. There's a big building near the what looks like some kind of a place for people to get on a train. There's a if you continue into town, you spot the steeple of a church. You spot what looks like some kind of general store passing through the town. It's very dark. It's time for a weather check.
Where is the stagecoach stop? There is a stagecoach stop here,
You
right?
do spot the stagecoach outside this big building over by the railroad tracks on the south side of town, which was the side you kind of came in, because the road kind of goes down and comes back up into Tacoma.
So the coach is there.
It looks like the coach is there. It looks like there are 4 horses out there hobbled. They're not moving. You're thinking they're probably asleep.
Okay.
Right now.
I'm going to make my way directly over there then.
Oh,
I haven't
also
seen the road
spot
marker.
Ozuye Shappa's horse tied up out front.
Okay.
There's no saddle on it or bridle at this juncture.
Okay, so he's here somewhere.
You think so? You realize it's a hotel once you get that close.
Okay. So the stage is stopped in front of a hotel.
Yeah, it's off to one side. Actually, they got it kind of out of the way. It looks like.
Okay, I'll find a place to keep my horse, and I will.
You could tie it to the hitching post out front of the hotel. You don't see any kind of stable or anything.
That's fine. If the hotel has a hitching post, that'll work.
Okay. Yeah, it does.
Can I enter? Is the hotel front door locked?
It's open. You let yourself in. It's dark. It's very dark inside. There's no light in here at all.
Okay. I'll strike a match.
That shows you you can make out this is like a lobby area. There's a front desk. There are boxes in the back with keys hanging in most of them. There's some steps that go up. There's a side hallway and there's a door leading back. But so far you've been pretty quiet.
Well, while I've got a match going, I'll see if I can find a candle or a lamp.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's a few lamps in the room. You can easily light a lamp.
Yeah, I'll strike one of those.
Yeah, you get a lamp lit. That lights up the room a lot better. It's a simple, but it's a nice room. It's clean, but it's like obviously not fancy. You know what I mean?
Okay. Is there like a call bell or any such?
Oh yes, there is. There's one of the there's one of these right there on the. Oops, mine's dinging.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll start by using that then.
Okay. Ding, 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 ding. It takes a hot minute before a man stumbles out from the back. Your character doesn't know this, but it's Mr. Fitzpatrick with his, I forget what Aaron called it, Southern gentleman fluff,
Southern
whatever.
Colonel.
Southern Colonel and a mustache. He looks very sleepy. He's in a like a not a nightgown. He's in a nightshirt. He's got a cap on his head. He's like, I'm terribly sorry, sir. We don't usually get people who aren't on the train or the stage. You,
Yes, well,
you need a room, Mister Officer, sir, General.
I might.
Oh,
Might indeed.
you might.
I'm looking, first, though, I'm looking for two men.
Okay. All right.
One I see is certainly here ahead of me because I saw his horse outside.
Oh, that bandit.
You're referring to the scout I employed.
He's an Indian. He's an Indian.
He is an Indian scout employed by the U.S. Army.
Well, he didn't say that. He never told us that.
Well, this is not a matter to be discussed publicly. Is he here?
He's locked up. We locked him up.
Okay.
Abraham and Abraham and Philip said he was dangerous. He was in town watching him, and then they said he came
Well,
out. You heard a conversation later, Ozuye, somewhere nearby, but you couldn't make out any words. It was too far away. But like there were some people talking at some point.
he was
They
watching.
said,
He was looking for the other man that we're looking for. This gentleman, name of Hutton, and I'll take out the picture and I'll describe him.
His name, I've seen him. He's upstairs. His name ain't Hutton. It's Smith.
Well, he's probably going by a different name,
Oh.
no doubt.
Oh, all right. This guy's half awake. He's still trying to like get his shit together. He's probably been asleep for 3 or 4 hours, and you woke him up.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he wouldn't. Yeah. Okay is a new word though. All right. All right. Who are you?
Named Shaeder, Lieutenant Shaeder, United States Army.
Right. Yeah. There's, have you got some papers?
Of what kind would you like?
Just he sounds like he's asking for any kind of identification.
Oh,
Which you would
I
have
a
some
paper.
kind of army
Yeah.
identification papers.
Uh-huh.
He looks at
Yes.
it and he hands it.
Look.
Yeah, he looks at it, hands it immediately back to you. All right, yeah. I'm
This is
sorry.
true.
I just
Anybody,
want
anyone could get a,
say
no, it's fine. Anybody could get a uniform.
right, exactly.
I agree.
Or may have one made. So he was double checking. Okay, let me
I have
let me
no
see.
problem with that at all.
Another man comes out of that side hallway to your right, and he's got a Colt Dragoon in his hand. And he goes, Abraham, this gentleman says that fellow's an Indian scout for the army, and he was looking for a man. And Abraham says, what?
If he was looking around, he was doing his job.
Oh, well, go let him out. And the first fellow with the mustache and everything is startled, and then he goes in the back, comes out with keys, and he heads back down that same hallway. Sean, fuck you guys. Heads back down that hallway.
I was putting lotion on.
Oh, I thought you were being all like, I'm free. The hotel. What were you doing all this time, Ozuye Shappa? You're exhausted.
I probably would be trying to get some sleep. I'm not going to go through the pantry and then get accused of stealing.
You and Shaeder ate that food that was given to you in Renton.
Yeah.
Probably in the first few miles heading out because you were both very hungry, and probably drank. I don't know if your character drinks coffee. But if he didn't, I'm sure Shaeder wouldn't mind drinking all of it.
He would probably drink some coffee.
Yeah, I'll share if he wants some.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you willing to share your canteen with a Native American?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Not many white people would. So.
No.
That might.
I'll kill him last.
Okay. So you awaken when you hear a rattle of keys and the turning of the lock. And the door opens, and you're blinded by the lamp, a glass lamp that a gentleman holds. And you hear fumbled apologies of a sleepy man. You're using a sack of flour for a pillow. It was not uncomfortable. And he says, sorry, mister. Your commanding officer's here, and he vouched for you. So sorry about that. He's waiting
My
for you.
weapons.
Oh yeah, I'll get him. I'll get him. He just turns and walks away from you, and he's taking the light with him, so it starts to get
Okay.
dark very quickly.
I follow.
Okay, you follow out to the lobby. He goes back, puts down this. He lit a second lantern to take with him. Puts it down. The other guy, Abraham, whoever he was, is giving apologies to Lieutenant Shaeder. Says we thought sure that he was some kind of bandit. Come here. He came in. He said he wasn't going to hurt us. Like,
I'll point
it
him.
sounded threatening at the time.
His job was to look for a man. So if he was looking around, he was doing exactly his job.
Yo, Joseph, give me a key. Give me a key. And he gets his key to his room. Abraham apparently was on watch, and so he heads upstairs. Kind of clumps up the stairs. Fitzgerald, or the hotel clerk, is back in. He's got your weapons. He drops a few bullets on the table, the ones that you started to unload before they basically told you just drop the gun.
Hmm.
He's got your knife. He's got your pistol and your rifle. He puts them all on the counter with
And
numerous apologies.
and
Um,
when I see him, tell me, Ozuye, are you okay?
I will be all right.
his apologies are mostly aimed at Lieutenant Shaeder. You do notice that, Ozuye Shappa.
Hmm.
The other thing I'm doing, of course, is that I'm using his name immediately when I see him,
Hmm.
so that they catch on if they're paying any attention that I know who this man is.
Hmm. Hmm.
In other words, just reinforcing the original narrative.
Yeah.
How would I
So,
know his
And
name
that you
if I was
respect
making
him
shit up?
enough to use his name
and I think,
Yeah,
and not like
okay, yeah. It's hard to tell if they notice or not.
doesn't matter. It's just
Abraham's
one
already
more.
heading upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just
Yeah.
one more little thing for them. You know,
So is this fella? Is he? Is the army? The army's out? Is he? Does he not? The army?
we're we're
This
tracking
this
the
guy's having
we're
trouble waking
tracking
up.
them. We're tracking the man
Is
and
he a
Ozuye
criminal?
Shappa, the man we're looking for.
Yeah. This fella. He's pointing at that picture that you showed him and laid
He
down on the
he
counter.
may well be. That's
Oh,
for a court to determine.
we don't have any lawmen here. I could get Abraham and and Philip. That's a stagecoach driver and the guard. They're armed. I got a shotgun in the back. We don't usually
Hmm.
need them here. He kind of
No,
glances very quickly at Azuya Shappa and then quickly back to you.
no, it's
I'm
not a bad
reloading my
idea.
weapons.
He might be dangerous, although
Oh,
he did sell his rifle back in
he
Seattle.
didn't look armed. He had like a valise, and that was it.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well,
and um, and he didn't even look like he had like luggage or anything. They
not
said he just
surprising.
slept, or they thought he slept, or I guess how do you sleep in a stagecoach?
He's likely trying to flee, which is why he's traveling light.
Oh, oh, oh. What do we do? What do you want? What shall we bust in? I got a master key.
Hmm. If you don't mind being ready in case he gets past, but I think myself and Ozuye will make the first entry.
Oh, uh,
If he gets if
do
he gets past us, or perhaps put a man outside the window. If he
well.
climbs out the
There's
window,
no. He's up on the second floor. There's no. There's it's like a 12 or 15 foot drop. There's no.
desperate men will do dangerous things.
Uh, oh, all right, all right.
I mean, after all, the
I
man who
mean,
killed President Lincoln jumped from the second balcony to the stage.
oh yeah.
A desperate man might make such a jump.
So you want a man outside with a
Please.
gun? I got. I'll let me go wake them up. He heads upstairs. Um, and you hear like a
As
light
much as
knocking,
out
and
of game, as much as I'd like to wait for the others, we've got him cornered here, and we've got backup here.
Yeah.
NPC backup, the worst
Yeah,
kind.
I think we have to make our move now.
Dun dun dun. Oh no, Wilkes is dead. Got his head blown off by some dumbass NPC. Um, Aaron's like,
Well,
well, then we can go home.
that's our objective is for him not to die because Mr. Hutton wants his body back. But
You're knock, knock, knock. You hear a low conversation. A minute or two passes, and then the hotel clerk comes back downstairs with two men you don't recognize. You can look at their pictures are in NPCs. They introduce themselves. You find out it's Abraham Wareheim and Philip Hunter. One of them has a messenger gun.
they're the
Uh,
stagecoach men.
yeah, it's a stagecoach
I
man.
remember.
The other
They,
man's the guy
yeah,
who came through before. These are your friends, Ozuye Shappa, your best friends. And then
yeah,
the driver has a big ass Colt Dragoon.
yeah.
Uh,
I recognize them and I'll tell them.
yeah.
I heard about them from Mr. Wood back in Renton, who said that
Oh
the
yeah.
man we're looking for took the stage, and that you two gentlemen were the stagecoach team.
Right, Percy. Yeah, we know Percy. We know Percy. Yeah,
Yeah,
from Ren. He's a nice fellow.
he's the one who
Yeah,
put
he
us in
rode.
the direction.
We figured he would wanted to ride because we told him there was going to be there. We had a bunch of grain bags in there. It makes for a much more comfortable ride. I mean, there's not as much room, but nobody takes the
That's
night
exact.
stage.
That's exactly what Wood said.
hmm
You're on word for word.
That's what we figured he wanted to come tonight. It's 2 hours
Yeah.
longer. All right,
No,
so
he
this
was in
fellow's
a
some
hurry.
kind
He
of
was in a hurry
criminal.
to get away.
Is he wanted dead or is there a reward?
Not to my knowledge.
That's Philip Hunter. Ah, damn it. He's got the messenger gun. Um, so where do you want us, Mister? That's the driver.
Well, if one of you should station yourself outside the window.
Which room is he in? Okay, so there's a short discussion about which
Yeah.
room he's in, where the window is. Of course, the clerk knows it's out. It faces the front. It's down too. Blah blah blah.
And
So yeah. So
the
um,
other two cover the stairs.
I gotta. Okay. The clerk then goes in the back, comes back out with a double barrel shotgun, and it looks like his like. What's the matter, Jimenez?
No, I asked the question in a random in-game chance, and
Oh no.
And you got
Sean
an answer.
and Sean gave me an answer.
Yes, sir. How do you render a Winston unconscious? What the hell is that?
That's the finger poke of doom.
Oh my god. Oh brother, you guys.
That easy, huh? Wow.
Well, it is for professional wrestlers, but they're special.
Well, that was a
Uh,
joke that they did a twist that Hogan and Kevin Nash were still working together, even though they were in feuding groups. And
Yeah.
Kevin Nash gave the World Heavyweight title back to Hogan that night.
Banned. Okay, I meant to
Was
ban
it
that guy a
poke?
while ago.
Just
But
Yeah.
it's called the finger poke of doom.
I can see why they call it that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So these guys pretty much are on board. They've got an army officer and a filthy Indian who's a scout. So that's up one from filthy Indian. Okay. So yeah. So Hunter will go outside with the messenger gun in case this fool jumps out the window, and then Abraham's got his Colt Dragoon. Hold on a second. I did give percentages and I wrote up all the stuff. Just in case you guys got on their bad side, chasing down the stage in the middle of the night. They probably would have shot first and asked questions later.
Fair
Um,
enough.
uh, and then the clerk's he's got a master key that'll open any door and he can take you right to the
Okay.
room.
Okay.
So
I'm going to
let's
have
see.
rope ready.
You're gonna have what?
My lasso ready.
Oh, your lasso. Okay.
And
Um,
I've got my revolver in hand.
okay. So you have a rope in your hand, Sean,
Yeah.
not a gun.
I'm going to hand Shaeder my rifle.
Oh,
Okay.
he's got a Winchester. It's that
Yeah.
freaking fucking
Well, you said
I've
you,
yeah, it's
I've
that
left my
Martini
rifle.
Henry.
I've left my rifle on the horse because
Yeah.
in a hotel room, the revolver will be an easier.
well, okay,
easier
then I
weapon to
will,
use.
because this one actually has a sling. I'll just sling it.
Yeah, the Martini Henry. So does Shader's right. Shader's gun has a strap as well
Although-
because it's military.
Yeah,
um,
mine is currently riding in a horse saddle
Yeah.
or in a horse holster.
So okay, so Moving forward,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna
it's the
probably
revolver.
let
It's
if
the
there's
revolver I want, and then the saber.
I'm say again.
It's the revolver I'm starting with, and then the saber
Right,
if I
right,
need that.
right. Well, you got 6 bullets in the revolver. I'm gonna let Jimenez and Eldridge do any rolls that I might need for the anybody else for the NPCs
Oh, okay.
who are
Cool.
being trapped in this
How many are
terrible
there?
event. There's 2 with them. So do you want who wants the clerk and who wants the driver of the driver of the stagecoach driver?
You want the
I'll take the clerk.
shotgun?
Nobody
Okay.
has a shot. Oh yeah. Okay. You got
You
the
said
clerk.
a messenger. You said a messenger gun. That's a sawed-off shotgun.
The shotgun's down outside. The
Yeah.
shotgun is with the guard. So you've got the driver, Aaron.
Oh,
He's got a Colt
Yeah, yeah.
Dragoon,
okay.
which is a 44. It's a big pistol. It's an old pistol too. Um, okay. They want to know what the clerk wants to know about light. What do you want? Do you want me to bring a lantern up there?
Yeah.
Okay. So he takes one of the lanterns. He's actually going to hand that off to Wareheim, the driver, because he's got a pistol, and this clerk's got a shotgun. Um, so you guys creep up the stairs, which seem really loud as you're going up. And
I rolled a 42 for my stealth check.
Creep, they have 0 points in stealth.
I know.
So Creep,
No, they have
creep down like 15. You creep
20.
You creep down the hallway to the door. He pulls out the keys. He very carefully inserts it and turns it. You hear the click of the lock. And then he removes it. He puts the keys away again, and then he picks his shotgun back up. It's already cocked. So is the dragoon. They seem very nervous. They're not lawmen.
Of course. I'll turn the door handle,
Okay.
and I'll take the lamp from him.
Okay. Yeah, he'll give you the lamp if you want it. Yeah.
And then what I'll do is I'll kick the door. Once the door's unlatched, I'll kick it open.
Bam. Okay.
With the lamp in one hand and the revolver in the other.
Okay. The man sits up in the bed. Startled, obviously. It looks like Hutton. You recognize Hutton from when you met him in the Dreamlands. He seems quite startled, surprised.
I'll point the revolver at him.
You've got a gun pointed at him. Let me give him a con check. We're gonna see how long. Like if he's like, or if he wakes up very quickly. Oh, Hutton had a pretty good con. He seems alert and awake immediately, and he's like, immediately puts his hands up, and he says, "I am unarmed."
Good. Ozuye?
Step forward, I start pulling the rope to tie.
He goes, "Please, please don't hurt me." He seems very, very. He seems nervous as you approach him, Ozuye, and then he goes, "Gah!" And I need you to make a power check.
Yep.
How'd you do?
7.
Okay, nothing happens. Let's see.
That's an extreme success.
Okay. So it sounded like you cleared his throat or something as you approach him. Let me double check. Yeah. And he kind of coughs. He lowers one hand to cough and says, "Excuse me."
I'm gonna pull his hands behind him. and
Okay,
start
you reach
tying.
for his hands, and he does it again. Make me another power
Actually,
check.
I'm going to hold on. Before he does that, because
Mhm.
I haven't made a move yet.
Right.
When he coughs like that the first time,
You're going to shoot him in the head.
no.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually gonna smack him across the face.
Okay, so you step into the room and you go, wham! And then, he seems very startled. Are you trying to injure him? Or is this just a...
My goal is to prevent him if he's planning on speaking
Mhm.
and disrupting whatever he's going to say.
Okay.
I've seen from what I saw of magic in the Dreamlands, there were words involved.
Yeah, usually.
So
Yes.
my goal is to prevent him from enunciating any kind of words.
Are you trying to knock him out? Or are you
I
just
don't care
trying
if he's
to, like,
unconscious or not.
startle him?
Yeah, no, the point is that the goal of this is to make sure he cannot enunciate words. If I break
You're
a
going to have to
tooth or
break his
knock him out or
jaw.
whatnot,
You're gonna have to break
I
his
don't care.
jaw. You're gonna have to do severe damage to him, to his face, in order to so that he can't talk. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, so that he can't talk in the moment.
Well,
He might
yeah,
speak again after I smack him, but the point is, if
which
I
he
smack him
does.
right now, I can't. He can't say what he's going to say in this moment.
Um, mm, uh, you have a higher
He
dex
might,
than him, but it is
he
an
might say
attack. It's
something.
not a shot, so it's gonna go on your dex. But
He might say something
hold on, hold
later,
on,
but the
hold on.
point is, he won't
One
be able to
round.
say it
Okay, it
right
goes
now.
on his dex. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's disrupted. Ozuye, you get his hands. You're starting to drag him behind his back, and he grunts at you again. And
All
this
right.
actually grunts, and he looks at Shaeder. And Shaeder, I'm going to need a power check from you this time.
Okay. Regular success.
Regular success. Okay. Um, Shaeder suddenly jerks and starts to scream. Drops the gun. You see that blisters are forming on his face, on the backs of his hands, and he's just like, "Ah!" The man in the bed who you're starting to like grab his arms looks like surprised. Um, Let me mark that off. Um, and blood starts coming out of Shader's eyes and dripping to the ground. Shader, I need a sanity check from you, please.
Yep.
You're racked with intense pain running from your head down to your toes. Your body
Uh,
feels like you've
I
never
failed.
felt this bad. How'd you do?
Failed the sanity check.
You failed the sanity check.
R.I.P.
Um, 4 sanity, please, for that.
Okay.
Um, you cannot act. Let's see how long. Okay, let me write this down real quick. He is shrieking. Um, Hutton says, "The plague! The plague!" And the two men in the doorway with guns, kind of pointing in, are starting to kind of. They don't know what the hell's going on. Hold on, let me give him one more check. Well, he failed that. What's wrong with him? That don't look like the plague, somebody says. You think it's the driver. Ozuye, what do you want to do?
I am going to stop trying to tie him.
Yeah, Shader's on the floor now.
Yes, and I'm attempting to put this individual into a chokehold.
Okay, make me a grapple check.
Fight brawl.
He's gonna draw.
Fight
He's
brawl.
gonna dodge. Yeah, fight brawl. Sorry, grapple check. That's old school. Okay, how'd you do?
Just a regular success.
Okay. As you try to grab him, he made a hard success.
Oh, damn.
He slips. He literally rolls off the bed to the floor, and ends up there on the floor. Kind of pops up on his knees like this, looking kind of terrified, and mutters another word at you. Give me another power check, please.
34.
Not doing well here.
That's a regular success for me.
Okay. I also got a regular success. Again, this is the second round. Kevin, you're on round 2 of the blood from the eyes and completely incapacitated.
Uh-huh.
Whoop. Um, Ozuye, you've never felt pain like this before. As the boils appear on your hands, they appear on your face. Your vision goes red with the blood coming out of your eyes. Give me a sanity check, please.
10.
Is that a success?
Yeah, out of
You
55.
lose a point of sanity.
An extreme
The two
success.
of you are.
Aren't you glad you aren't in Hutton's body anymore? Or his mind, I guess.
You guys have no idea what's happening. You can't see because of the blood in your eyes. You are racked with pain and can't really respond to anything. Uh, you hear people talking, but you can't make out what they're. You hear a man yelling. You can't make out what he's saying. Ooh, that was a better roll. Okay. Um, you hear footsteps. Um, you guys are a mess. Let's see. Where's my? There it is. Okay. Kevin, you're starting to get your sight back.
Okay.
But you are still racked in pain. Ozuye, your sight back actually comes back about the same time as Lieutenant Shaeder's.
Yeah.
But the problem is you're in such pain and anguish that you can't do anything. As you're laying there, you do both realize the room is empty. You don't know what's happened to any of the people who were in the room with you. Um, and it is Azuya, you're going to recover first. It's 22 minutes later. Um, when before you can recover enough to actually do anything. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Shader's still on the ground, curled up in the fetal position. He looks like he is in intense pain. He's just like, ah, and yeah, you don't know how long it's going to last. What do you want to do?
I'm going to try to help Shaeder.
Okay, about 5 minutes later, Shader's finally able to come out of the pain enough to actually do something. You still have these blisters that have burst on the back of your hands. It looks like you can see now the sight came back first. Um, the
Super mega herpes.
It's nasty. Let's see. Yeah, but your skin on your face is all fucked up. The skin on your hands is all messed up. You do not know what happened. You have no idea, Azuya Shappa. Lieutenant Shaeder, you could probably assume that he cast some kind of magical spell.
Well, that's what I was hoping to disrupt by punching him in the mouth.
Yeah, you punched him, and you did. You did disrupt it. You think because he started to say something, and you punched him, and then he just turned to you and said it at you instead of said it. And at that point,
clearly I did not disrupt him because he got it off anyway.
he did.
So that didn't.
You think you stopped him from hitting Azuya a second time, immediately. Your best guess is he cast the spell. It didn't work. He cast it a second time. Or he was gonna cast. He started to cast a second time, and you punched him. Then he looked at you and he went, "Gah," or whatever the fuck he said. He moved his hands. It almost looked like they moved through each other. You're not sure.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I did. In other words, I did not disrupt his effect.
You did.
Not entirely, no. But
No.
maybe he's been through some shit. You don't know. Anyway,
And we lost
that was terrible. That was horrible. You're not sure
And we
exactly
lost
what
him,
happened.
too. All right, let's pick ourselves up.
I want to look. I'm going to look out the window.
Yeah.
It's dark outside. There's a lantern here.
I don't see anybody down there.
Not with the lantern lit in in this room. The window's reflecting the light back.
Open
His
the
window was closed
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. I'll open the window and.
There is a horse missing. Give me luck checks, boys.
Whose horse?
Is it Azuya Shape's saddle gone? Or is it Lieutenant Shader's rifle?
I failed.
I got a 22.
You okay?
I made my.
It looks like it's Shader's horse is gone.
Oh, so he stole my horse, which
looks
isn't
like
going very fast, is it?
Oh. Okay, hold on.
That's okay. He doesn't know much. He doesn't know
Yeah,
that.
you're right. Your horse is gone. Shader's horse is gone. You're right. He probably grabbed a horse and rode off on it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's.
You also see some people coming back to the hotel. There
Okay.
looks like there's
Is
4
anyone-
people coming back.
Are they okay?
It's hard to tell who they are in the dark. Remember, you've got a lamp lit in the room. There's no light
Yeah.
outside, and it's overcast.
Well, let's start making our way downstairs to
Okay,
meet up with those
you
people then.
stumble down the stairs. The remnants of the memories of this pain enough to be like, Jesus Christ. You've never felt pain like this, Shaeder, and you were injured in combat, weren't you?
Yeah.
At least once. Because you
Yeah.
have a. Oh, you've got yeah. Okay, yeah. You turned to opium to get over not only the psychological pain, but the remembrance of the physical pain. And
Yeah, although the
four men.
psychological problems were far worse.
Yeah, four men come in. It's the driver and the guard. It's the clerk, and they have a fourth man with them. He's wearing black. He looks like an undertaker. But he's carrying a medical bag.
Oh, so he's probably both doctor and undertaker.
Uh, and they stop when they see you, and the men start backing away. They start backing out away.
It's all right.
Not the doctor. Everybody else starts backing away. The doctor
It's all
quickly
right.
takes out a some kind of a handkerchief and covers his face, and he says,
It's all
"Gentlemen,
right. It's all right. All right.
what happened to your face?" He puts down his bag and he's coming forward. He seems very curious about all these blemishes, these boils, some of which have burst and are oozing like some kind of white or clear liquid on your face and on your hands.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
My God, man, I've never seen anything quite like that.
I've never felt anything quite like that.
Oh
But the
wait,
man responsible is still at large.
the man responsible. I believe the man responsible is someone that you met, or a lady perhaps, that you met a few nights ago. If this has just struck in you.
No.
It doesn't look like syphilis, but syphilis takes many forms.
Yeah. The man who called himself Smith. He
Mr.
stole my
Smith, he
horse.
said get a doctor quick. They've got something.
And he stole my horse, which was right here.
What? Okay, they go the guys have backed up and they look around outside. And then one of them's like, "No, your horse is right over there." And he points. Or there's a horse right over there, and he kind of points. And he heads that direction.
That's Ozuye's horse. Mine was hitched right here.
They return with your horse a few moments later. It would not take him long to figure out this horse is fucking lame.
Yeah,
He
it
probably
wouldn't have taken
got
long.
on, started to get away, realized this horse is fucked up, and then left.
Okay.
He did not.
So
Azuya's horse is still out there because we've
Okay.
already established that. So he
Yeah.
couldn't change
So
his mind and go
he-
for Azuya's horse.
So he abandoned my horse.
They've
Yes.
brought your horse back. They tie it back up. One of them does. The guard.
So
The
he
doctor's
stole my
still
horse,
looking.
and then
Gentlemen, you
he
should.
stole my horse and then discovered that it had a bad leg.
Yes.
Yeah, the doctor doesn't seem to know. This is Doctor John D. No, damn it, no, we're not going to use that name.
You know. Anyway, gentlemen,
Dr. Taylor.
whatever you think of the matter, the man certainly attempted to steal my horse.
You gentlemen should not be moving. You should go lay down. We should get them rooms immediately. This.
We
Look at
need to-
that.
We need to go. We thank you for the assistance. As my horse is lame, did he steal another horse?
They start looking around. All the horses are accounted for. The four horses from the stagecoach, and Azuya's horse we already established is out there. Your horse is like 50 yards away, just
Okay.
eating grass.
So he stole it and abandoned it very quickly.
Yeah, but that
Sure,
won't hold up.
he's
You
not-
know that won't hold up in court as far as that
Yeah.
goes. As far as he could always argue that it was
It
just not tied,
doesn't matter.
and he found it that way.
But the matter is, he's on foot then.
Gentlemen, this is amazing. I beg you to stay. I need to look at these wounds. Oh, good. Can I get a sample?
May I make use of a horse? Until mine is better.
Who are you asking? You
Lieutenant-
asking the driver and the guard?
It's a general question. Like I don't care.
Everybody just kind of looks around. The doctor obviously doesn't have one. They must have fetched him from his house in town somewhere. The other, and you're right, he is probably the undertaker as well. The driver and the guard don't say anything.
Lieutenant Shaeder, we might be best to wait for the other part of the scout group.
I don't think they'll be here in time.
He
Our
is
man
on
is on
foot.
foot
We
now.
can track him.
I defer to you in that matter, then. If you think he won't get far, and if you can track him, and I'm okay with that.
Yes. I will go and see if I cannot find which way he went first.
Good idea. Okay, give me a track check. Then we're going to jump back to Seattle.
Yeah, and it's also
Ooh, it's almost 10.
Hold
We're
on,
going to have to
right?
wrap up here in a few minutes, gentlemen. And lady.
Okay.
Yay! That's a hard success.
It looks like he is... Oh, God, where is he going? Hold on. Let me look at the map of this town.
You see his footsteps suddenly disappear.
Footprints, not footsteps.
I thought I said footprints.
You said footsteps.
Eh.
Yeah, close enough.
You know what I meant.
I make that mistake all the time, and I hate myself for it. All right, New Tacoma. What do you got for me here? What kind of success did you get?
Hard success.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't know this place either. Wait, what the hell is that? Yeah. It's dark. Okay. Yeah. It looks like he's heading into town. You know what I mean? Like north. On the map that you all have Tacoma, north is to the left. South is to the right.
Okay.
If he gets on a road, you're gonna have to make another check, and it will require at least a hard once you get there. Meanwhile, back at Seattle, you guys were trying to figure out what to do. Is that still the plan? Rent horses?
We're renting horses and we're heading to New Tacoma, I think was what we were
That's the
basically
plan.
set out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting our stuff from the
Yeah, you
hotel
gotta go back to the hotel.
and checking out.
It was already 10:30. It'll probably be 11:30 before you head
I thought
out.
it was I thought it was later than that because we did, like you said, she was just getting into REM sleep when I woke. Oh no. Oh yeah,
No,
that was
you
like
woke her
9.
up.
That
It
was
was-
like 9:30.
Yeah, it was
That was like
9:15.
9:30
It
when
was
we-
9:15 when the telegram came.
Yeah.
So
10:30 when we left Sam's.
yeah, I
Oh,
think
right.
so. Maybe. Wait,
Yeah.
Sam Hill. No, it was 11. Leave Seattle.
You
You can
said
leave
10:30.
Seattle by 11 o'clock. You only spent like 15 minutes at Sam's before Fernando got Miss Eldridge on task, and you managed to leave. So I wrote 11 p.m. leave Seattle, so you can be out of town by 11. You got your stuff on horses that you have rented, and you're heading on the South Road, which you find leads to Tacoma, New Tacoma. It is probably, let's see, on horseback, it's probably, you can do 10,
How fast do they go?
10
Like,
hold on, around
probably
10 miles
not
an hour without
20.
pushing the horses at night. So, 40, it's between 40 and 45 miles. So at 11 p.m., oh,
well, in a car it takes like 45 minutes.
right, a horse is not a
Which
car
going
when it's
60,
dark.
that helps.
So,
55, like 5 times as fast.
so actually, what
It'd
time
probably
was
take a
it
few
in
hours, I would
Tacoma?
imagine.
no, like 4
No,
hours.
I'm not good at math.
You guys arrived at midnight. There was all that shit. Shaeder got there. Yeah, you actually arrive about this time.
Like
Like
they're
4.
starting
It's
to
about
head
3:30 in the morning.
out. Okay.
There's a light coming
Okay.
from the hotel. There, you see, as you approach, you can see Shaeder and Ozuye Shappa. Ozuye's on the ground. What is Shaeder doing? Making him worship him? I don't know. He's on his knees and he's looking at.
I probably have a good idea.
Yeah. The footsteps.
Perhaps we should
the
intervene.
Footsteps. See, I just did it. The footprints head into town, Ozuye, as Jimenez and Eldridge approach. That's where we'll leave it. you guys can catch
Yeah,
each other up on
say,
what happened
that's
next time. Um, it is 3:30 a.m. He is somewhere near, and he
All right.
has powers.
Cliffhanger. Ah,
how much more power does he have, though?
Oh,
He's
lots.
cast five,
Yeah.
4 or 5
Yes.
spells.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
cast 5.
Yeah, he has the
'Cause,
Wizard Wilkes
'cause
power.
Lieutenant
not
Shaeder, despite the fact that you feel that you were ineffective, you did disrupt that spell that he was trying to hit Ozuye Shappa the second time with.
Yeah, but then he got it right off again. So
It's super.
Yeah, I
It's a
kinda-
pretty fast spell, and it's just a couple words.
yeah,
So
so
he
I
goes
didn't.
on his dex with that spell. Blah. I love that spell. I do. I love it.
So are we aiming for 2 weeks out again?
Yes. We'll do 2 weeks. Let's real quick go around. Fernando Jimenez. Questions, comments, suggestions, criticisms, best thing, worst thing.
My least favorite thing is
Let me count.
people going for him. He was asleep, wasn't he? Should have waited.
You woke him up. Boom.
Mhm.
Oh, shoulda,
No,
coulda,
no,
woulda.
I know. I wasn't there. And it wasn't my decision. But
Well, we also wanted to capture him alive. Otherwise, I could have solved all that by
Yeah,
just shooting
just
him
pop.
right then and there.
Busting,
Then
blow
I
his
would have,
brains
I
out.
wouldn't have, I would have made sure nobody else came and just would have, blown his head off right then and there. But the point was to get Hutton's body back. So
Not
our
his
objective was
corpse.
to capture and not kill him.
no, I understand. No, I have my plans on how Fernando was planning on dealing with him. I had this thought up way in advance. So,
Oh, Shaeder,
But yeah.
I'm going to add one more thing to the narrative. That he definitely recognized you when you came in the room.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sure of that.
Yeah, okay. Well, no, it's confirmed. As soon as he saw you, he was like, wide-eyed, eyebrows went up. He obviously recognized you. And everything happened very quickly, but still, he knew who you were. Miss Eldridge,
anyway.
questions, comments, suggestions, criticisms, favorite thing, least favorite thing.
my least favorite thing is the lack of maps.
lack of math.
And
That's
Isabella is gonna
probably
rectify that
historically accurate.
ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still,
There are no.
it's
Maps are
annoying
hard.
to her.
Maps are
It's
hard to
annoying
come by
to
in this time period.
Well,
Certainly more so
she's
than
going
nowadays.
to try to get into cartography so that she can, because she feels like maps are important and she's like recognizing the importance of
That
them,
would be
and so
science
she's going to try and.
cartography at 1%. I'm pretty
Well,
certain there is a science cartography in the book.
She's gonna. Okay. Well, I mean, using
Seriously.
her drawing skills as a bridge,
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna try.
That's fine.
So,
You can do
Anyway,
anything you want. This is role-playing.
yeah. Favorite thing. There wasn't a lot of super cool stuff that happened to Isabella, I guess. It was meeting Sam, Maggie was cool. I don't know. Wasn't all that exciting for her, I suppose, this time, but
Okay.
yeah.
Lieutenant Shaeder. Favorite thing, least favorite thing. Questions, comments, suggestions, criticisms.
Well, we finally found Wilkes. So
And
good.
he's dangerous.
Well, I knew that. Listen, as a player, the smart move would be to just blow his head off while he's asleep. But the point was we wanted to capture him alive, so I stepped into that knowing as a player that this might not end very well.
Yay.
I thought you were gonna die. After that description of the blood coming out of the eyes and stuff, I was like, oh my god, he's dead.
It's a nasty spell.
It spells though. They don't outright kill you. They
Not
just
necessarily.
make you. Yeah.
break
like,
you.
I guess.
I feel like it could,
Right.
Anything
maybe.
else,
Yeah.
Lieutenant
I don't know.
Shaeder?
That's about it.
Okay. Ozuye, Shappa. Questions,
Um,
comments, suggestions, criticisms, favorite thing, least favorite thing.
I'm honestly surprised the Wizard Wilkes didn't actually kill us. And use some charisma or something he has being like, only thing we can do is just kill them and dispose of the bodies. That's the only way to stop this plague from hitting us.
Murdering somebody because they are sick is definitely
It
against
might.
the law.
Oh yes, it is, but
Maybe he's
Not
not
really.
wanting to go up against the law yet.
It is logical,
Oh,
though.
yet, huh?
Kind of.
Yet, huh?
Take that however way you want. I say it as
I
the
know.
keeper, not
I'm
as
just
any
fucking
player.
around.
Anything else?
no, I mean, no, I mean, I enjoyed the evening. I'm never a fan of splitting the party, but it actually kind of made sense for us to kind of just
It
go.
did. I'm mad at myself for not
Yeah.
making you guys have some kind of role play while you were alone on the road.
Hmm.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, well, I guess that's it. We'll end the stream. Hey, thanks everybody for watching. We're going to try in 2 weeks. I'm going to double check that date, but I should be okay. And that's not Halloween, is it? No, it's September still. Okay.
No.
Yeah, let's go in September.
Yeah.
I'll see some of you next week and some of you in 2 weeks' time.
Next week, we got to find the lion that plagues England. Yes, it must be a lion. Definitely, I'm going to take some measurements. Anyway, bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.